guys, we're here. Let me get this thing out of the way here. It's in my way. Let's see. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Let me get my news out. I don't need this for right now. John is here. He's just upstairs. He'll be down in a minute. So don't you guys worry. So yeah, we're back. Last week there wasn't a trip. And all that. So we are going to talk about that. A lot of cool things happened while we were gone that we didn't post, and we were going to save it for the show. And about the SFNEOnline TikTok blowing up, which was crazy as hell. But we got other news too. This isn't all, we got stuff from Universal Hollywood, Epcot, Disney Park stuff, Great Adventure, Lake Compounce, some Disney employee walkout news, Islands of Adventure news, King's Dominion. We're going to do Six Flags New England's 2022 updates. What else we got? Halloween Horror Nights 31 information. We are going to talk about TransWORLD. We'll do a recap of everything that went on, all the networking, all the crazy stuff, all the crazy videos, all that crazy stuff. Hey, look who's here! Hey, look who's here! We got John. They were watching Jackass Forever up there with the...
I see that friggin' dark room. Yeah,
I think we should do that for real.
Yeah, we should.
Like clear all. I mean, all this stuff is getting cleared out for the haunt. You know what I mean? Like stuff's going to the haunt, and I think if we just tape off.
Yeah.
If we take all that green screen and make a wall and move the shit we don't want broken, and then use the night vision cameras, just like put them all around the room. Nobody's got to wear one. We just hang them up.
That's going to be funny as hell.
And just, you know what I mean? And set up crazy shit. Like, I don't know how many of you watched Jackass Forever. It came out on Paramount Plus yesterday. Or if you watched it in the theater. But the night, I call it the night vision scene. I'm not going to spoil it. We need to recreate that. Not necessarily for this, but maybe Hauntapalooza or Channel or the Martin Family Channel, whatever. I think we'll do that. That kind of thing, And let me pull up the chat, see who's chit-chatting. Where are we here? All right. I don't need that. All right, so we got, what up, Preston, Max, Kyle, Jay Kite. What's going on? Yeah, I see cliffhangers. It's when they get in the groove, when they're building stuff, it goes. Yeah, I did. Things move along pretty quickly. Like you were showing me earlier about Darien Lake.
Yeah. Like
the platform thing is just about done. And I got all the.
It doesn't look that bad right now.
Yeah, no, and it looks good, and I'm happy just to see things being built because.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years with COVID and everything, and everybody's like.
You're not seeing nothing moving.
Yeah, nothing's going. And I understand. Parks with crap in their pants, going, "Hey, are we even going to be open ever again? Like, are we going to lose our business?" Everybody was thinking that. So they're like, yeah, I want my business, but I ain't putting a new ride in. I don't even know if I'm going to make it. And I can afford that.
It all depends now with how attendance is going to go for the next few years, too.
I don't think attendance is going to, well, it shouldn't matter. But now this is the second full season everybody's had since the lockdowns. This year and next year are going to be great indicators of the parks because the last couple of years have been really tough for even Disney and the big guys to the little guys.
Yeah.
Every park lost money. Every company lost their ass. That's just you know what I mean? That's just how it is. And it's, you know what I mean? And I get it. We all want these big crazy rides, but right now we got to kind of cut these parks a little slack. Yeah, that is why I'm so glad to see all the parks doing the updates and stuff that they should have been doing every year, but they decided to put rides in instead of taking care of their buildings. I get it. Painting a building is not sexy and not marketable. I mean, they're trying and they're making it work. You know what? This year proved the parks wrong, that it can be marketable.
Yeah.
Because look at what Great Adventure in New England did, and it hit me, the news and everything. And everybody was like, oh, look at this. Like everybody, you know what I mean? It can be marketable. It may not be sexy, and it may not be what you want or I want or anybody else wants. Actually, this isn't the stuff we want. But I'm talking in terms of attractions.
Yeah.
Like, of course we would love an attraction. But I'm more concerned about getting their stuff together. You know what I mean? Like across the board. The food, the landscaping, the buildings, the rides looking good and being extra safe. You know, all that stuff. I would rather have that this year and the next year. Okay, you guys are going to get a ride. And then the next year, you other guys are going to get the rides. I would rather do that and just keep working on painting the rides. Make the park look brand new. And you don't have to, like, break the bank doing it.
No, and it makes sense to do anyway.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, obviously the size of the coaster and the painting you're doing, there's a cost. Because I think, like, when they painted Superman to Bizarro was like $4 to $6 million or something just to paint it.
New England needs to paint Batman.
Yeah, and Superman again.
Yeah.
It's the paint's coming off.
And some parts of Cyclone, too.
Yeah. Hey, you know, they're just going to do what they got to do. We got how many weeks until, when's opening day at New England? Is it the 9th?
Wednesday.
Yeah, if that's the case, you got 2 more weekends. No, 3. You got this weekend?
Yeah, 9th and 10th it opens.
All right, so you have this weekend, next weekend, so the 3rd weekend coming up is opening weekend for Six Flags New England.
Yeah.
Now, when I get to the Six Flags New England update, I do have some updates that were given to me. I can't post the pictures. I'm not going to say where it's from. I'm not going to really talk into detail, but I'll get into some details about what I was... That I can. I can't say who. I can't show what, but I can...
Can't show how.
Yeah, I can talk cryptically about it. Put it that way. You know what I mean? Like what's going on, what things look like. And when we get to that point, we'll definitely talk about that. You know, so there's a lot of stuff. Hey, Charles, what's up? Hey, Jay Kite, let me ask you this. Because he says, I'm excited to hear how y'all will like mobile ordering, the flash pads, and all the new improvements that I have been getting at Fiesta, Texas. Now, I know last year full mobile food ordering was a thing. Just like a couple places, not everywhere. And I never used it, but a lot of people that used it said it was a crap fest. Like, you know, somebody would order and then their order wasn't ready for an hour and a half. Instead of 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever they were told.
Yeah.
They didn't get their food for an hour. They went there and they're like, oh, and it took them an hour and a half to get the food. I don't know what the deal was. Hey, what's up, Alex? So, yeah, so like I said, I hope they need to fix that. They need, instead of like adding new attractions, which this is what they're doing. They're, you know, like at New England, they're working on XYZ. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm just glad to see them. I just hope that I know there's going to be bugs. And I know it's going to take a little bit to get it, right? It's going to take a little bit to...
Yeah, it will.
But hopefully they can get it quicker than
other parks have.
Well, I don't want them to finally get in a rhythm in September when they're going to close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In October.
It's going to take a little while for them to get it. And the thing with mobile ordering, if they're going to keep it at the same restaurants, they need to put a different area. Because it seems like mobile ordering at every park that we've seen has been on the same counter spot, just has a sign, mobile order.
Yeah. It needs to be in a different spot.
It needs to be like a separate entrance or something for all these...
or a different line.
Yeah.
Like I'll use like JB's as an example. You know, when you walk in the door, and then you walk right into the line. Well, make everybody that's not... Anybody that's waiting go to the left. Mobile ordering go to the right, and they can go around.
That would make sense.
Yeah, and they could even make a counter by where the kitchen's coming out.
Or actually, where the counter is where they have the stuff.
Yeah.
On the left side.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go up the hill. That should be your mobile order.
Yes.
Spot.
Oh, yeah, because it's attached to the building.
Yeah. That should be your mobile order spot.
Yeah, it's out of the way. And you can have a spot for it. Yep, you are right. I dig that vibe on that. Because, I mean, you think about it, you can't be throwing everybody in. You're pissing everybody off. Everybody's waiting for things. You know, people want to have the customer experience. The guest, no park does it 100% correctly, but some do it better than others.
Yeah.
You know, it's like right now, and I cannot believe I'm saying this. What's going to come out? It's going to shock people. It's not even a rant. It's not even anything bad. Well, it is, but it isn't. I'm kind of like over Disney right now. Like going to the parks. Yeah. Their customer service is nowhere near it was pre-pandemic. I understand that's a big undertaking. That's a whole city.
Yeah.
That's not like Six Flags New England or Great Adventure. This is a whole city of inner working things. And, you know, they got trams, they got buses, they got boats, they got all kinds of transportation, hotels, they got everything. So, but I'm just saying, for what you're paying for, it's not worth it right now at Disney. You can't just show up and walk in when you feel like it, like you used to. It's, you got to reserve.
You got to reserve. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Yeah, it becomes a pain in the ass. I agree with you, Supreme Bugs. Disney fell off post-COVID.
They really did.
Yeah. And those that have been watching this show for a long time, I was always anti-Universal.
Yes, you were.
And now it's reversed. And now I'm anti-Disney.
Yeah.
I was a huge Disney mark. I was always like, Disney's the best. Disney's the best.
Well, Disney fell off, and that's the problem.
And Universal's just scooping up all the scraps, the leftovers.
What it is Universal seeing what's going on with Disney and saying, screw it, we're going to fix that problem. We're going to do an hotspot.
Oh, yeah.
Or this pot's going to change everything that happens.
Yeah, exactly. It's...
And it seems like Disney evolution has basically screwed themselves.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They got lazy in the evolution.
Yeah. And then now that Disney's trying to do that, and I mean, COVID messed everything up. I mean, I'm not totally like knocking, like, I get it. COVID wasn't like a conspiracy theory. It was a real thing. So you had to do certain things. And then you had certain policies and procedures implemented in just so they could open.
Yeah.
And then to keep it going, they're still not at full capacity.
No.
I don't even know what their capacity percentage is. I mean, sometimes when I was there during IAPA, I felt like it was beyond capacity.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk in the place. I got like, you know, I got spoiled when I went for my honeymoon and there was nobody there. I had never in my life had seen Disney that empty. I walked on every ride. You all day and night. You never walk on a ride all day and night. Never. There is never a day you can do that. During COVID, you could. Yeah, I saw that. Kumba's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Busch Gardens put that room in arrest.
That's for sure.
Well, it went crazy all of a sudden. While we were in St. Louis, right? No, before that.
That was before St. Louis, and we just didn't actually cover it for a simple reason. We didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I was looking at it like, is it going? Is it not going? Like, no, I think we talked about it in the last Grove Show, actually.
Yeah, we might have, actually, yeah.
Oh, Alex is going, I still think Coomber is getting removed. I mean, it's possible, because that ride's hitting towards its end of life cycle
It's
anyway.
at its end of life cycle, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, it's different. Like, if that coaster was up here, it wouldn't be going anyway, because it's not used 365 days a year.
Yeah.
It's only used for 3 or 4 months.
You
4
know,
or 5 months.
This whole RMC hybrid thing?
Yeah.
Between Magic Mountain and Gwazi, we're going to definitely see the test on them because of the heat. Well, we already know Magic Mountain has heat on them, but it seems like not all the time they're running right. Florida's Iron Gwazi is going to keep running every day. We're going to finally see how durable it really is.
Oh, yeah, running 365.
Yeah.
This is a good test to see how... I mean, if you want to test your product out in the park, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. Throw
it in a Florida park, any of them.
Yeah.
And just let them run 365.
Because then you also have that fun spot Atlanta's going to have. Theirs is going to be running quite a bit, too.
Well, also, don't forget this. I was watching how it's being built. They got a metal frame.
Yeah.
They don't have the wood. And I'm surprised they didn't. Well, I think I understand why they did the wood in Florida. It was a lot cheaper at the time than. But imagine if you put that steel supports on that. Oh God, the cost of that coaster probably would have been double.
Yeah. I actually think it's cool how they're doing fun spots as hybrid.
Yeah. No, I'd like to try it out. At some point, Jesus, why am I yawning? I'm still playing catch up from St. Louis, like sleep and.
I feel the same as that freaking way.
Dude, I can't wait to get to that. I mean, I know when we get to TransWORLD, it's not always all about Halloween, like the conversations.
You know what you didn't do?
What?
My Christmas video. Me going around Christmas.
Oh, yeah. No, I was kind of... For me, what do you call it? I was kind of underwhelmed with the Christmas this year. It was way better last year. Plus, it was in the Rams stadium thing. They just didn't... It just seemed like it was a lot less than last year. It could have been the same amount.
It could have been. You just...
But last year...
Spaced out.
Yeah, last year everything was spaced out. This year was more tighter. Where the walkways were triple the width.
Yeah.
So that's why everything was so like that whole all the escape rooms and shit where the Christmas stuff was. And all the Halloween and escape rooms was going all, you know what I mean, all the way down, but they had it spread out. It was crazy. Crazy. All right, let's get into some news here. That's why we got Cliffhanger. It's being built. You think it would survive 365? B&Ms are pretty reliable.
B&M's out of Cadillac, so they usually last a lot longer.
Yeah, they do. All right, so Universal Hollywood Studio. A lot of these, there's a bunch of news. It's like quick little hits, nothing big unless it becomes a topic. There's a lot of like quick little interesting tidbits that I'm just gonna say what they are, give my opinion on. I'll read the comments, so we might, play back and forth scatterbrain, but that's what we do all the time. That's because of the stupid delay.
Preston, did you read what Preston said?
What about a bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that, and I think that's in the notes. I think. What did I say?
A lot of screwed up people. Right.
Yeah, I honestly think this. Oh yeah, it's right here. I don't think booze should be in the parks.
No.
Weed should be, not booze. Trust me. Would you rather have people mellow out and chill, or would you have drunk imbeciles destroying things?
I'd rather have high people.
Me too. Because I've never met an angry, jerky, high person ever in my life. Ever. Never. I've never. When somebody's stoned, everybody's like, hey, man. You saw me a lot like that last week. Quiet moment. The whole place heard that. Please tell me you guys heard his fart. Because I know I'm going to smell it. All right. Universal Hollywood. So this is California. It was announced Super Nintendo World is going to be opening in 2023.
Yay!
So that just means, well, that kind of fits the timeline. It seems like every 2 years of Mario World. Because in that deal, every park they own has to have a Super Nintendo World, regardless of its size. I have to approve a comment. Watch this, what I show. Supreme Bugs, I love his. See what Supreme Bugs wrote?
Yeah.
Because I would smoke my ass off. I would get kicked out for getting the kids secondhand high. Contact high. Or you can just eat a ton of edibles. And there's no smell. Yeah. I'm all about the edibles. I eat 50 milligrams every day, and I just rock it.
You really last week were like,
yeah, for some reason, I don't know why. I must have got a really, really, really
potent spot, packages.
Yeah, I must have got really, because like Saturday night, dude, I was off my rocker.
Oh my god!
I can't wait to get to that conversation.
If we had a video of you, you'd be like, what?
Oh, I know. All I did was answer and giggles. That's it. They would talk to me and I go, and then they would say something else and I go,
yeah.
I was giggling. I'm surprised you guys heard it, how loud it was. I just kept just giggling all night. I
remember,
giggled.
I was right behind you.
I was like giggling for 2 hours straight, just about. Oh yeah, because Rich and Zeke said you live up to Dr. Giggles.
That's for sure.
All right, so that's Hollywood. That one I think is supposed to be the smallest Super Nintendo World. I think all they're getting is the Mario Kart ride and a little bit. And I think, well, I know Epic Universe is getting the biggest Super Nintendo World. So that's good. Because I know right now what Japan got it first. They have the Mario Kart and then they have the Yoshi, but I heard the Yoshi ride is all messed up. Like it's not working right. Right. I don't know if they fixed it or not. They might be waiting on parts. I don't know. And then they already went right to doing construction on the Donkey Kong roller coaster. And I looked at some of the patents on that. It's going to do I don't know how it works. It was shown. I don't understand it. But when it hits a certain piece of track, the track lifts up and go to give you a jumping feel. Like, like jumping over a barrel. So I don't know how that's going to work, but if they get it right.
That works right.
Oh, I would love this.
God.
I would love to be on Donkey Kong doing that. Because I'd feel like I was in a game. I know you young whippersnappers probably never played Donkey Kong because it looked like crap. But
tried to stop playing Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah, we tried. Oh, yeah. Didn't work out so good. All right. So Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy, has announced the actual height requirement for the Guardians of the Galaxy's roller coaster. And the height requirement for that is 42 inches.
Just 42.
Yep. Oh, yeah. See, Alex Wilcox said, we played Donkey Kong on Wii U.
Dang.
Jay Kites played it. Kyle is like, I love Donkey Kong.
We all love Donkey Kong.
I feel like they could do much better than what they did in Japan. Supreme Bar, I will actually agree with you on that. When everybody, I don't know about you guys, right? We all got excited when we heard Super Nintendo World. Like, we never thought that would ever have been a reality. It's Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo's very strict with their IP and all that. I never thought in a million years, especially like after, I know the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Most people hate it. I love that movie.
I love it myself.
I know it has nothing to do, it doesn't really play well with the game. Like, how the game is.
Yeah.
It's weird. It makes no sense. But I love the movie for what it was.
I'm dying to see what the new movie's going to be.
Yeah. Oh, that's animated, so they can...
It's going to be animated, but I think didn't they say it's going to go back and forth?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't found... I'm just waiting for a trailer or whatever to come out on it. But I agree with Supreme Bug because I see a problem. The land is tiny. Like, even in Japan, there's not a lot of room to walk around in it. There isn't. Based off of what I've seen, it gets crowded really quick. And I know parks are limited on space. So basically, I don't even think California is getting the Yoshi ride. I think all they're getting is like a restaurant, a gift shop, and Mario Kart, if memory serves me correct. I know Epic Universe is getting Donkey Kong, Yoshi, and the Mario Kart restaurants. And yes, I'm probably going to be that stupid sucker that's going to buy that wristband because I want to punch the block and see what happens. I'll probably buy it, use it once or twice, and forget I even own the thing.
Yeah.
Because I think they're like $50 or something for them things. I'll do it once just to try it, you know what I mean? I know it's $50 on a try, but it's so cool to even have because it matches the thing.
Yeah.
So anytime I remember going to, when it opens and I have my thing and I go, I'll try to pack it in my little bag so I
don't forget it.
Yeah, because then if I'm going right to Super Nintendo World, I'll put it on like a little nerd that I can be, and then go in the place. But yeah, I agree with you, Superbugs. I feel the land should be bigger, and could do more. I mean, some of the stuff they got, like I like you pay attention. There's a lot of moving animatronic things, for decor on the outside of the rides, and there's a lot of things to do. But I just feel it's too cramped.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it should be double the size and have more food, more restaurants, more gift shops. Because everybody knows all that stuff. Everything is going to be balls to the wall, full of people. And I don't know if, I mean, COVID made me really don't want to be around people. Because since COVID, my circle's gotten smaller and smaller. Because I just don't want to be around people no more. You know what I mean?
Jay asked if there was, if we know if there's going to be any Halloween stuff in that area, like scare actors or haunts.
Where?
Probably in that area where Super Nintendo World is.
Oh, what, an Epic?
Yeah.
The only haunted stuff that's rumored is the classic Monsters Land that they got, and I've seen a lot of patents and artwork and stuff like, you know, stuff that's not confirmed but leaked out. And if they do, like, I hope there's a rumor going around they're gonna do a Dracula castle that's similar to the Harry Potter castle ride, like that ride system, and that would be sick because I like that ride. And if it'll be like a carbon copy. It'll be like the same layout, just themed to Dracula.
I don't care about the layout. I just would love to go through that and like Dracula.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the same type of seat and whatever, but I heard these ones are more fat friendly. That I heard, and the other thing I heard that I hope they do, there's a monster creature of the Black Lagoon ride. It's like you're driving in a car, and you go through a drive-through screen, and it's whatever. And I thought that was cool.
It does seem like it's gonna be cool.
I don't know if it's happening or not, but I hope those two rides at least come. Yeah. I know the marquee attraction is gonna be the Dracula castle. So I'm okay with that.
Like that Frankenstein feel type storyline we're gonna get too.
And there's so many. I mean, what they should be doing is everything should be themed. Whether it's a show, a ride, a restaurant, a gift shop, they should all be tied in to that whole universe. You know, like Dr. Frankenstein, whatever. You know, Dracula's Castle, Creature of the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein, you know. Well, Frankenstein, it's the monster. That's not. A lot of people think Frankenstein is the monster, and it's not. It's not. Just for you kids out there or adults that didn't know this, Frankenstein is not the monster. The monster is... Yeah, the doctor was Frankenstein. What people... I was guilty of it when I was younger. I didn't realize. But what we would call Frankenstein is really just the monster. Yeah.
That's just how they mess with everybody.
Yeah, well, they always say Frankenstein's monster is the green guy. So, all right, so...
The big green ugly guy is the monster.
Oh, he's saying, do you think Super Mario Land in California will have Halloween event, or is that a safe place from Halloween? That's... I don't think Nintendo's going to allow that at all. Because think about this. Anything that they do to Super Mario Land there, Super Nintendo World, has to go through Nintendo. That's why I'm always against all these IPs. You guys don't realize, like, I know a lot of people like, I love superheroes. I love Looney Tunes. I love the Smurfs. I love your mama's ass. Whatever it is. Whatever the IP is. You do not have creative control.
They do have a game named Castlevania.
Yeah, but that's got... Well, it does what it doesn't. It's not in the Universal Monsters, but it can fit because it's about Dracula and all. I played that back in the day. It was fun.
I played that game myself.
That game was fun back. I wasn't like a huge fan of it, but I played it and it was okay. I think I got into like the 5th or 6th level and I'm like, yeah. Well, he says, if you noticed, I wear my mask all the time, even during the live stream. I wore a mask with my grandmother during the 30th anniversary stream. I gotta say, and I keep bouncing to TransWORLD, I should be scot-free from catching it, like the time it takes to catch, because the only time I wore a mask was in the airport in the airplane. Mm-hmm. Didn't have to wear it in the Uber. Didn't have to wear it in the hotel.
I even used my at-home test, and I am negative.
I didn't even test myself. After No, I'm saving for when I feel sick. You know what I mean? Like, now I know from having COVID, you know what I mean? Like, what it feels like in doing that. So now I know it can be different every time, but I know the gist of it. So if I start feeling some kind of way, then I'll go take a test. If I'm not feeling that way, I'm not going to bother.
Oh, you know you can order.
Yeah, I don't need any more tests. I got so many now. But I saw there's an uptick by like 70 cases today. I'm like, oh, what the fudge. I thought we were out of the woods. I hate when I see the upticks. It should only be going down, not up. So I don't know what the hell's.
I don't know what it is either.
Keep going down. That's a fluke. I'll see what tomorrow's numbers are. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I probably got like 8 to 10 boxes, and there's 2. So I probably got like 18 to 20 tests in the house. Scattered.
12.
COVID, I feel, is starting to die off. Seeing everyone's focused on this new crap. What new crap? You talking about like Ukraine, you mean?
Yeah.
Or I don't know exactly what Preston's talking about. Yeah, so the next thing we're getting into COVID is going back to normal. This has to do with Disney parks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not happening like overnight, but it's slowly, doing its thing. So it says with COVID cases dropping each day, the Disney parks are slowly starting to remove the plexi around their parks. It's slowly heading towards normal. So they're starting to
move on.
Everybody's slow. I mean, they're not ripping it all down in a day and a week, but they're starting in areas taking it down. I'm telling you, not the Ukraine thing, but the COVID thing should be all wrapped up in a bow and gone by November.
Yeah.
I would say like August. They need it gone by August, or the Democrats, unfortunately, are going to lose their butts.
Yeah.
If the Democrats want to win, get rid of COVID as fast as you can. Fiesta, Texas is back to normal with plexiglass. So yay for COVID cases doing a thing. I thought the Sky Tower at SeaWorld opened. I thought that opened back up like a month ago or something, 2 months ago. Alex, I thought that's what that was. Oh, still not 100%. Okay. I'm bummed that the Sky Ride... Every time I've been to Busch Gardens, Tampa, that Sky Ride has never been open. I've never... I've never seen it, but I thought they were closing that forever. So, who knows? All right, Six Flags Great Adventure. So, if you're looking for a job down, in that area, and you were hoping for more money, well, now's your chance, but it's only for ride operators. So, if you want to be a ride operator, you can now start at $20 an hour.
I seen that with other parks, actually, as of today. I want to say it was... King's Dominion just actually announced that as well, and there's a couple others that did today for write-ups.
Yeah,
so maybe they're pushing because of the fact that they're not getting enough people that want to be ops.
Well, they're taking a page. What they're doing is they're taking a page out of Cedar Fair's book.
Yeah.
Remember last year for Cedar Point? They couldn't get nobody. Yeah. They upped to the 20, filled all the spots they needed.
Yeah. Well, also don't forget. Could there be not enough qualified candidates?
It could be. It depends. Because, I know, I could never operate a ride because you'd take drug tests.
Yeah.
So I would fail that with flying colors.
Yeah.
So I would never be a ride op. I don't want to be one. I mean, it would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm older, and maybe if I don't need weed anymore, But yeah, I'm personally, I'm just hoping that when they, they do all this nonsense, that just get it done right, Get the people in the door, get the workers in there. Nobody can use this. The people. I mean, I understand people are afraid of COVID and stuff. There's still. I'm not knocking you, but you can't live your life hiding in a room. It's time to get out there and enjoy life. You can't be afraid of everything. You be cautious. You can still go out in the world and be cautious and not catch it. I was doing it until I became a smart ass and let my guard down. Then I caught it.
I had no choice.
Oh, we're gonna burn one before opening. Hey, I'm always down, man, to burn them. I'm down, dude. You don't even have to ask me. Just put. I can smell it. Ask him anytime weed. Boom. I was smelling so much weed in St. Louis everywhere we went.
God.
I was like a hound dog.
I smell weed. I smell weed.
I know. I'm like, yes. I mean, I had my own stuff with me, but... Oh, yeah, Franken Biden. I can't believe they had that, bobblehead statue of Biden as Frankenstein. You can see that on our Facebook page. I still got to upload more pictures. I haven't done that.
I have a lot of pictures I can send to you.
Yeah, so, yeah, I can't wait to get to the TransWORLD part of the show.
Me
You guys are gonna love. There are so many stories, so many things, so many awesome things that happened for SFNE Online that I didn't think would ever happen. Like, we networked like a motherfucker.
Yes,
we were killing it in St. Louis. We were killing it. Killing it. I don't care what anybody says. We were killing it. Like, it was all like
Mr. Giggles.
yeah, we were killing it, man. Yeah. I don't know if you if you can ever get out to TransWORLD though, get there. It's awesome. Anyway, Lake Compounce. Some local news. So they were teasing about, what was it? Oh, for yesterday. They were announcing something. Wow. Please tell me somebody heard that besides me. I don't want to be the only one left out of hearing his farts. That was like...
My ass was chewy.
Look. Yeah, see, Preston's like, y'all's tic-tac went sky high.
Yeah, we did.
When I landed in St. Louis on Wednesday, I looked at my TikTok for SFNEOnline.
Yeah.
We only had 76 followers. Mm-hmm. Not 7,600,000 million. 76, less than 100. And I'll tell you what the oh, hang on. I got to do this. Okay. Let me switch it out real quick so it updates. All right, ready? The tally. As soon as this stupid thing loads, it's just doing the load and circle jerk thing on there with the two colors. It was like 23,000 followers or something. Close it, reopen it. I don't know what it's doing. Get out of here, you fool. Oh, 23.3 followers, 121.5K likes. The videos are doing outstanding. All of them. But the main one that put us over the top, it was a stupid... I mean, it wasn't stupid, but you would never think that video would get as many views as it did. No. The chainsaw one, I would have thought maybe over time, like 1,000. It got 4.4 million. I've never seen, like... People think like I was trying to showboat or something. I'm like, no. I'm humbled and shocked at... Because I was trying to put all this Halloween stuff on Hornapalooza. And nothing was hitting. Nothing. I wasn't... Like, if I go to the Hornapalooza TikTok, there's nowhere near. Like, I got 4,280. I thought the 4,000 followers was outstanding. You know, all my videos are like 651, 483, 1,200, 392, 250, 175. Well, there's one here with the crematorium that got 11.2K. You know, and I was just shocked that it just flooded. Like, every time I click into my account, it's like 99 plus or 999 plus.
I still don't get it.
I don't know what I did. I haven't been posting shit on it. The last thing I posted on it was from Christmas at Six Flags New England.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden I posted the video and I'm like, yeah. The first thing I posted that was right after the Christmas thing was the chainsaw video.
Yeah.
And it blew up. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing.
We just have a fun following.
What? Your TikTok is higher than Hunter Biden?
Probably.
Yeah, I can go live. Matter of fact, I got all these notifications about the creator tools.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you can now get money from advertisers. You can do this. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I didn't think I thought you needed more. I mean, I know it's not YouTube money. But, well, it depends on how popular you are. I get it. I was just... My mind... I never thought I would have those kind of numbers ever. Not even on YouTube, nothing. And, like, for that to pop like that, I was like...
It's
it really, like, I'm like, grateful for it because
we were following that the whole entire time we were in St. Louis, and it was like, We were walking. Where were we walking? Oh, to the auction.
Yeah.
And you were watching, and actually when it hit 1 million, we all just.
Oh, we were dancing in the hallway and everything. Yeah, I literally watched I kept refreshing like every second, and I literally watched it go to 1 million. Yeah. And we were like, oh shit! We were going crazy. It was nuts. Jay Kite, he says, Josh, can you explain in lame terms for me? Explain what? Because we're all over the place, so I don't know exactly.
Well, if you want to explain TikTok, it's just a bunch of.
Well, I don't know if he's talking about
videos.
TikTok or something else.
And then a bunch of people actually heard me flop.
Yeah. Well, I may start doing. Well, you know what? I could do TikTok and use YouTube at the same time.
Yeah.
Just use my.
Jay's TikTok.
Oh, the TikTok, please. The video. Oh, the chainsaw video. Yeah, a lot of people are confused about that video. Like, I'm not saying you're stupid, Jay. There's some people that really put some stupid comments. Mm-hmm. They're like, is this real? Did somebody really get caught? And, like, all the people that were following it and commenting were like, you're an idiot.
Somebody actually said, I bet you won't comment on this.
And then I commented, I bet you're wrong. So anyway, the way that trick works, it's just SFNEOnline on TikTok. If you want to follow us, that's the new thing that we're going to be,
playing around.
Yeah, forget Twitter. Twitter can eat an ass. I'm deleting that app right off my phone. I no longer want to deal with Twitter. That's gone. But anyway, so how that trick works. The one with it, if you watched it, there's a guy in a chainsaw. Well, there's a guy with a chainsaw and there's a girl. So the whole setup is you need two actors for that.
Yeah.
For that prop. So basically what happens is you got a guy with a fake chainsaw. It's not a real one. It's a battery operated.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. So there's a girl. Only her top half is out of the curtain, is showing. In front of her are fake legs that fall down. She's behind the wall, the curtain. Like, don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Well, don't pay attention to the chick's legs behind the curtain. They're behind the curtain. You can't see them. So it looks like her legs fell off and she's just hanging there. Ah, help me. It's a cool gag. Oh, I don't. It must have been like right time, right place, right hour, right second.
Yeah.
To post it, because once I wasn't even paying attention. I just I record. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put this on
TikTok just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put something on SFNEOnline TikTok, help it out a little bit. Get the haunt people over there. And
we don't know what it was. It's just it blew the hell up. It went viral.
Look, when it comes to anything with social media, YouTube, I am a moron. I'm willing to admit that. I am the face. I am the talent of. I'm the guy that talks and never shuts up. I'm the guy that edits the videos. I'm the guy that goes films.
Yeah.
I don't know how to promote on YouTube. I know how to do it the old school way, and that don't work.
No.
The old school way is when I did music, I'd print out flyers and CD samplers, and I go drop them on car windows. I don't think anybody wants to go.
This TikTok post was just like my post about all those pictures of Goliath.
Yeah, blew the hell up.
Blew the hell up. We're doing something right.
I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know. What I really would love is to have someone that I can trust with the social media accounts take care of them for us. Like, show us the way. Like, show us what we're doing. Like, I am not opposed to criticism. You know what I mean? Constructive criticism. I don't want to hear, oh, you suck and you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me I suck and I'm doing it wrong.
But tell you how.
Show me how to fix that.
Yeah.
I don't have no pride. This ain't about pride. I'm a moron. I am publicly telling the world I am a moron and I don't know what I'm doing.
Plus, I want to know what's going on with Discord.
I haven't had time yet to go through it. I'll be totally honest.
Yeah, Jay, I actually saw a Carpetbagger.
I seen him.
For the first time.
Yep. I seen Carpetbagger walking by. I was like,
a couple of good.
And I saw that dude from Great Adventure Connoisseurs or whatever, AJ.
Yeah.
The one that always wears the rainbow colored stuff.
Yep.
I seen him, like, I saw him once on the show floor and a million times at my hotel. I didn't talk to him. I don't know him.
There's a few of good YouTubers that I even know.
Preston, we'll talk after. Just hit me up. You're better off hitting me up, or even during the show, just shoot me a message on Facebook. I don't know if you have my personal. I don't know. I think we're friends personally on Facebook. Yeah. Preston, if not, Joshua Martins, what I look like. Just find me. Just message me, because if not, I'm gonna forget.
You can't forget his beautiful face.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I don't know. Maybe I'm lying.
Maybe it's your. Yeah, maybe you are. I don't know.
From my own thoughts.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, his thoughts created this beautiful face. It melted and converged the skin cells into this.
Yes.
It's disgusting. All right, so Lake Compounce. They're bringing back the lighthouse with the slides on it. It's getting revamped, whatever. Calling it Storm Surge, and it's getting a refresh and returning. So that's nice to see. I've ridden that a few times at Lake Compounce. It's a fun slide. I'm glad it's
yeah.
Yeah, I could talk to you, Jay, about that. What we can do, especially in Texas with the TikTok. You'd have to give me the video, and I could put it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna, the TikTok is we're gonna utilize everything that we can to get the name out there. But I will tell you that, in terms, like, if anybody is out there, like, that's doing their own thing like this, right? Yeah, I'm down with that, Alex. I know I said I'd hit you up and tell you. You responded to me, and I haven't responded. I've just been crazy busy. I haven't really been spending a lot of time on social media. Between work and then TransWORLD and life, I've been trying to, like, slow down some stuff in my life so I can get back to... Because remember before, I used to have vlogs out all the time. For Six Flags. Like, I used to do all kind, and then all of a sudden, it poof, gone. Just busy. It's like I would love, right, if I could make my exact salary on YouTube as I do work, which isn't really that great.
We talked about this earlier.
I would quit my job and do this, and then you would get sick of me.
Yeah.
Because I would have to keep pumping video after. I'd be pumping out 3-4 videos a day just to make money. I just make small videos, not 2-hour videos all the time. So, yeah, Lake Compounce, Storm Surge, at the Lighthouse, coming back. So it's good. All right, this is a long one, but I don't think I'm going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to give the gist. So this is about the Disney employees. They're doing a walkout because of the Don't Say Gay bill.
Yeah.
And they're upset that Disney's not aggressively taking a stance again. I haven't read the bill. I know you've told me some of the things about it. I don't really know what to make of it because I don't really know too much about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't...
I'll have to send you the bill.
Yeah.
So you can read it.
Hey, what's up, Twisted Coaster fan? Like, if it's like, again, it's not that I'm ignorant and didn't read it. I don't read most stuff. I read what I feel I want to read, and if somebody passes me something along, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But I don't purposely go looking at it. And everybody knows I'm not against gay people and their rights. I'm an ally. I truly am an ally. You can ask any gay person that I know that know me. I am not a... Back in the day, yes, I was not an ally. I'll admit that all day. It's just me going, growing as a person.
Yeah.
I used to be... Maybe it doesn't shock people. I used to be a racist scumbag. I used to be a gay hater back in the day. I used to be big time. Like, most of you people be like, Josh, if you knew me back then, you'd probably be like, Josh, you're trash. And I would have been like, yeah, whatever. But it's not necessarily fear of what you don't know. It's just, as you're growing, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And then you just learn. You know what I mean? You're like, my whole life I was never around gay people. There's nothing wrong with gay people. They're just the same as you and I. We all bleed the same. And I've had some gay friends that are better than my straight friends. And had my back more than, not all, but you know what I mean? It's just crazy. But yeah. So I'll look into that bill before I would really comment on this. You know what I'm saying? I feel if it really is something about against gay thing, then then Disney should do the due diligence and be against that. Be against the bill. Like I said, I don't know what's in that bill. I've heard bits and pieces from you, and the bits and pieces, like, you gave me the short story of it.
Yeah.
And some of it just doesn't add up. Like, why are people...
It doesn't add up at all.
So I don't, like, I gotta, like, read, like, why are people... I mean, if there's anybody gay or anybody that knows about the bill, chime in the chat. Like, you know what? This is a good forum. For anybody that's against the bill, which hopefully, if everybody's against it, then let me know what upsets you about it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of misinformation about what the bill is actually about.
Yeah.
And what is out there in the media now.
Because
the whole point.
Because I'll be honest, when I heard "Don't Say Gay" bill, I thought it was, you know how, like, people would go, "Oh, that's gay."
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was, like, because of that, like, don't say, "Oh, that's gay."
Yeah.
That's what I thought the bill was about, and I was like, why are some people so mad about "don't say that"? You shouldn't say that anyway. Like, what was the...
Because that's the whole point with that. This whole thing is so blown out of proportion, it's unreal, because people don't read.
Yeah, so like, Twisted Coaster fan says, "Oh, it's about that gay bill." Yeah, that's why the Disney employees are walking out. I don't know much about it, unfortunately, but if it really is hurting gay people, then I'm not going to side with it. Of course, I wouldn't either if it's going to hurt people. I had this conversation with my boss from the Haunt, Rich.
Yeah.
And we were talking about other things, not that. But I said, my whole life about things is I want to make people happy. No matter what I do, whether working at the Haunt, doing music, doing a grow show, people watching my videos. If I made you happy in one video, then I did my job. I don't care about money. I don't care about nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like money. Because think about this, if you concentrate on money, it ruins your life. Because all you're trying to do is reach for some unattainable, stupid goal. Your life's miserable. Just go to work, make money, live how you can, live within your means, and life is good. Yeah, sometimes you can't buy that iPad or a season pass or whatever toy you want. I get it. Don't let money rule your life. And I was telling Rich, I'm like, dude, I'm all about making everybody happy. Like, I just want people to be entertained and be happy. That's all I want when I do whatever it is I'm doing. That's all I want. So if I did that to anybody, if I made anybody happy or smile or whatever, I did my job. That's all I care about. It ain't about super chats or advertise money. Don't get me wrong. Getting $2 here and there is cool. I wish it was more, but I don't care. I know it sounds weird. It's like I wish it was more, but at the same time, I don't care. You know, like I'd like to make enough money to pay for my season pass. You know? So the bill is talking about forcing kids into LGBTQ stuff if they don't know what it is, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I actually just wrote a little bit better and we'll talk about it on mine.
Oh, so John typed, the bill is not about hurting gay people. It's just about not having sexual orientation, gender. What is that? Being talked about in K through 3 in schools to kids.
Yeah, basically it's just stopping because we all know of where kids are being sexualized, genders and sexual orientation from basically kindergarten through 12th grade. Well,
it only applies
stopping to K through 3.
So it only applies to K through
3. Yeah.
All right, so I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm really trying to learn.
That's basically what it is.
All right, so anybody out there, don't take this as wrong. I'm really trying to learn. You know, do I side with Disney or do I side with Florida? I mean, this isn't a contest, but I'm really trying to understand why these people are walking out. Like, if it's K through 3, hear me out. In my thought process, it could be my bigotry coming through. Well, not big, you know what I mean? It could be, and please don't take this wrong at all. Does it matter at that age that they do, like, I don't think that they need a bill for that. I've never personally, I'm sure there are kids that young between that age group that go, I'm gay. I'm pretty sure that there are. I've personally never said it, heard it, whatever. You know, but I mean, if that's, I don't know. I'm gonna dig more in. It's just kind of weird. I'm just trying to learn. I'm not trying to be ignorant or evil or anything. I'm really trying to learn. And if anybody knows more about it, by all means, let me know so I'm not an ignorant bastard. Like you know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy.
But what it is, it's really a tough situation because basically in the news media and in the Democrats in Florida are basically using this bill and taking the wording in the bill and twisting it to the opposite direction. And that's where we got the Don't Say Gay bill from, the name of it.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I don't...
It's not about people actually saying don't say gay. It's about just in schools. Because at a certain age, you shouldn't... We can't say we shouldn't, but it should be something that could be pushed away to a certain other age.
I mean, here's my stance with kids. And I don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever you are, that don't bother me. I personally don't think you should be discussing that at that young of an age.
No,
maybe like once you start a little bit before the puberty age.
Yeah.
What is that? 7, 8? I don't know.
7, 8, 9 years.
I don't know what grade that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time since my kids have been in that grade. You know what I mean? You know, that's just how you know what? Even when I was in, I never really heard about gay stuff, like people and the different orientations until I got out of high school. Because nobody in my high school was gay that I knew of. I'm sure there was people that were, back when I was in school, you were in the closet. You were not coming out because...
My school, we had so many of them that came out of the closet. We actually had that gay alliance in our school.
Yeah.
Us younger people, we've actually grew up in this type of situation where we knew we actually could morph into stuff like that and how minds can understand it more.
Yeah.
Your older generations, you're still in that, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the saying goes, trying to teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, and it's tough.
It's tough. I mean, but you also, the person that is the old dog, they'll never change unless they're willing to.
Yeah.
And, do you want to be outcasted? And I'm not saying it's right, but that's just how, it's not right.
No, it's not
It's not right, but that's how we were raised, and it's up for us to change our ways. And if we can't change our ways, then we're scumbags. It took me a long time to change and be a better person.
Well, the thing with us is nowadays we have to accept everything. And it's all our minds, our older generations, every generation from basically my generation up should actually be easily without having to have a problem with anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have...
It's the older generations that are under our mind that have the issues that, well, like you said, you can't teach, or can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Well, because it's like,
point.
the only thing that I get upset about the gay community, and I've said this a bunch of times because it happens all the time to me, when you're in the LBGTQ thing and trans people and stuff, and the pronouns. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm against pronouns. I'm against them expecting me to know your pronoun when I've never met you.
That's the toughest thing.
Because if you how if you say, like, say they want to be him or her, and you go he or she, some people will take high offense to. How do I know?
It's tough for us
the only
unless
thing
you wear something on your neck and say, okay, yeah, that's you.
Yeah, I know. Like, for anybody out there that's trans or gay and attacks me on things, I'm going to ask you this. Give me the benefit of the doubt in the conversation. Because I don't know. I really don't know. If I've never met you, I don't know. If you look like a guy or a girl, I'm going, hey, what up, dude? What up, girl? What up? You know what I mean? Like, hey, how you doing, man? Whatever. I don't know that you want to be something. I don't. That's the only thing that upsets me. That I just wish they had a little bit more patience.
Because I honestly have no problem with any of this.
No,
the only thing
I'm just seeing now. I'm confused about this thing because like what everybody's saying in the chat, what you're saying, and whatever it is. So between the media and all that, you know what I mean? The media and people and
Ow, I just bit my tongue.
I hate. That's why I hate politics.
That's the whole point. It just gets twisted.
Yeah, it gets all twisted. And it's stupid. All right, enough of that. Until I'm gonna look more into this.
Yeah,
And
I'll
really,
send you
I want to dig through it, read it, and see what.
Yeah.
But the gist is they're walking out because Chapek kind of took his little, his fat ass time, slow ass to come out and say something. Now that they got, you know what I mean? Now that they got people walking out, oh, we need to do better.
Oh, speaking
Bullshit.
Speaking of Chapek, did you see the article that was from Western Mass News
No.
about the final few weeks between Chapek and the one that he took over for?
Oh, I got.
Yeah, how they had it coming out.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
Whole, whole issues that were going on.
Yep.
I read that. I watched that, and I read that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, isn't there a board meeting coming up?
Yeah.
This is like maybe this week, next week, or something?
I think it's this week.
Because there's a vote. Oh, his contract's up or something.
Yeah.
So, you better watch his butt. He might get thrown out. Anyway, let's get off of this Don't Say Gay Bill and the Debbie Downer of a topic. And let's move on to something positive. I think we can all agree and want some positive. All right. Universal Islands of Adventure. Poseidon's Fury finally reopened.
Yay!
Finally. I mean, they were doing some rehab and fixing things and painting things. I heard nothing changed in terms of scenes. Everything, the story and everything is all the same. They had some huge wait times, but Florida was just jam-packed full of people for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So, wait times were crazy at every park down there. Universal Poseidon's Fury is back. King's Dominion, Tumbalili, whatever the hell it is, the 4D coaster, that is open. So if you're down in the area, you get to ride it. If you rode the Joker, you rode this. I kind of like 4D coasters, but I kind of don't. I feel like I'm in a mousetrap, like the game. Let me see. Twisted Coast fan says, but yeah, I went to Silver Dollar City last week, and it was amazing. Crowds were light because of the rain, so I got rain rides on Time Travel. Outlaw Run was very awesome. Twisted Coast fan, let me ask you this. Was this your first time riding Time Traveler? And if so, what do you think about that first drop? Like how it turns sideways as you're going down. It's pretty crazy. I love that ride. I don't know. There's something about it. This is something about Time Traveler. I love Time Traveler. Outlaw Run was amazing. I even like Thunderation was pretty good. Thunderation is their mine train.
I wish you could have got on those dogs.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I couldn't get on the dog ride. Yeah, see, that's awesome. Yeah, Twisted Coastal fan says, first time visiting in general. Hey, did you find that weird little boat ride, dock ride with the guns you shoot? I forgot the name of the ride. Yeah, Michael Bennett. He goes, I rode it for the first time. The last summer in the second row on the first drop is amazing because it always goes down forward. Yeah, Flooded Mine. That ride is so cheesy, and sometimes the guns don't work right, but that ride was so cool. It was just unique because I've never seen a boat ride like that with the guns.
Yeah.
And, it's like those old-ass animatronics and the old effects to it. It's just like a nostalgic, cheesy ride. Well, you've never been there, right?
No.
Whenever you get there, go ride that boat.
I'm living through you for right now.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, did you ride Powder Keg? Powder Keg was weird and cool. What else was there? Oh, Fire in a Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Fire in the Hole! I love Fire in the Hole. I rode that thing so many times, like 2, 3, 4 times. We loved that ride. It was a really good ride. All right, so All right, so now we're gonna get into Six Flags New England 2022 updates. The first thing I'm gonna talk.
SFNE 2022.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do before I talk about all these updates, I'm gonna talk about the updates that I was sent. So they're working hardcore on the Goliath area. Yeah, it's all dug up. Yeah, it's all dug up. The station's still standing. The ride's gone. I also saw some stuff about cleaning inside Blizzard River. There's tentatively possible that Thunderbolt won't be ready for opening day. I guess they're working on it or whatever.
Yeah.
It may not. So don't be surprised if Thunderbolt is closed on opening day, which is fine because I probably ain't going to ride it that day. Let me see. Time travel looks awesome. Let's go. Never been. 2.5 weeks. I'm pumped for IG on Monday. Instagram? No, I ain't Gwazi. I just like being funny. Yeah, there's a lot of... I saw pictures of like dumpsters all around the park and... let me see. I gotta look at the photos and stuff.
Yeah, you didn't actually show me either.
I think it was sent to me while I was in TransWORLD.
Yeah.
So when I seen you after TransWORLD, I was always baked.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So there was no way I was gonna.
Way too baked.
Oh, there's a person at my front door at 8:00 at night. Who the hell is that?
Sorry, Ashley.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm looking at. Oh yeah. Oh, you know the fence that was always blocked. You know when you're walking up Cracksaxle Canyon.
Yeah.
It's down.
Shit.
Oh, you can see that.
Nice.
All right. I'm not showing them because I can't show you guys that. So over by the bathroom.
Holy shit.
And then whatever this is over by the candy cabin. And then Fireball sign still sticking up, but they put green fence all around where the ride was with the queue line and everything.
Yeah.
What is that over there? Oh, dumpsters.
Hmm.
They got dumpsters everywhere in the park.
They do.
Everywhere.
What the hell is
Yeah, they
going on?
got dumpsters everywhere in that park. It's crazy. Back had to get food. Flooded Mine was weird. Kind of outdated, but I still liked it for some odd reason. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, Supreme Bug said, I miss working at SFNE. Only did one summer, but one of the best summers of my life. You know, I've never worked at a park. Well, the only thing I've ever worked at was a haunted attraction. And I always had this thing about working at a park. Like one, especially locally. Like I think I could do it, but I'd be pissed that I'm not riding.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here loading people in. And I got to touch sweaty people all day on rides or whatever the hell I'm doing. Wow, dude, you better check your drawers.
I'm not what's his face.
Oh, Preston Lacey. Preston Lacey.
Yeah.
Lacey, yeah, he crapped his pants and
That was funny.
I'm 51 and I shit my pants. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they get another ride that's called Fireball. I don't know what they're doing. Or maybe they're getting ready to build something there. I have no idea what the hell's going on over there. I really don't. Now, this year is all about the updating the park. All right, so I'm gonna go. I mean, if you looked on Facebook or the news, WLPN, whatever the hell it was that posted the article, Western Mass. This is just that. But I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. Are you happy? You excited? You don't care?
Happy for the updates.
So one of them, single rider lines. They're being added to Batman, Harley Quinn, Supergirl, and several more high-speed attractions.
Well, here's a question. Well, here's something now. They already had a single rider type of idea on Batman.
Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna...
Are they gonna change the queue line to go that way? Or are you still gonna do the way that you used to do?
It's probably... the thing is, nobody knows that single rider line is there. Nobody knows.
No.
Because nobody ever goes in it. Because it's in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Everybody would be walking down it. Nobody uses it. I think whoever's got single rider lines, they're going to stay exactly the way they are. They're going to have to finagle and do something different for single rider. And that's fine. Whatever you want to do. Do what you got to do. What else? All right, so Q-Smart technology. This is the thing I'm a little weirded out by. They don't want you to bring your phone on a ride, but now you have to. But they're also, I heard something like June, July, they're going to add it to the watch. Your Apple Watches and stuff, probably the Galaxy Watch or whatever. Yeah. So you'll be able to do the flash pass on your watch. But my watch doesn't work unless I have my phone. I don't have, so I need my phone.
So what are they gonna do for that? That's gonna be the thing.
Yeah. So
do they put those zippered up pockets like at Cedar Point? Do they take your phone and when you leave get it back?
Will they come back with the bins again?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do. And then Supreme. Oh no, who's this? Ben H261 says, however, on the site it is not listed as an attraction, so I guess we'll have to wait and figure it out on our own. Typical SFNE. Yeah, it's pretty much.
Just like on, we got somebody messaged us about Kentucky not being on the website, but it's on. We looked, it's on the app. So I don't know if Kentucky is on its way out either. There is the writing's there on the website.
Oh yeah, it's just a matter of time. But I don't think they're gonna start ripping out everything they want because they'll have no rides.
Yeah,
not many. You know what I mean? You
also have to have the flat rides for the families too.
Yeah, you can't just rip out 10 rides and expect everybody to be capacity. Yeah. It just won't work. It's on the 22 park map, SFNE site. Yeah, I'm hoping that, with Six Flags, they get their stuff together, have a nice team that can fix the problems they got with the websites, the apps, and God knows what else. All right, so it's going to be a Flash Qbot mobile. Eventually, I think they're still going to use the Qbot, but they're still going to have very little. And now it's going to go with the phone, so who knows. They talk about wow moments. In 22, more emphasis will be placed on creating wow moments through fun and memorable guest interactions, beautiful landscaping, additional seating for relaxation, new photo opportunities, increased shade structures, and interactive themed characters at a variety of ride locations. This is stuff that they should have always been doing.
Yeah, it is.
I get it, and now they got forced doing it because of COVID. COVID forced their hand to do this stuff. So, we'll see what they do. We've been crying we wanted more shade and more seating for years. There's not enough places to sit. The summer times get brutal no matter what park you go to.
Yeah.
And you're going to be baking in the sun like a potato chip. And who the hell wants to do that? I don't. You know what I mean? It's put the structures over the queue lines. Add more trees. Add more beautification. Things can be done great.
And by the way, anybody that did go on the website, this is not the new 22 park map. It was last year's park map.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't update that map until
a week or a few days before the park opens.
I remember when they didn't. They released one year, 2 or 3 months after it opened. The paper maps were right, but the online map was wrong for months. New dining options. So it says, guests will be able to enjoy all new Mediterranean salad, apple walnut salad, JB's sweet barbecue ranch brisket salad. I don't want a salad with brisket, sorry. I don't want any salad. JB's barbecue ranch pork salad, Wicked Mac Attack. I'd like to see what that's about. Pulled pork Cuban sandwich and much more. A pulled pork Cuban sandwich could be good.
Yeah.
I like Cuban steak sandwiches.
Yeah.
Very good. I don't think we get Fat Burger. I haven't seen that. Mobile food ordering. Variety of locations throughout the park via the app. And it's the same baloney that's not going to work probably. I have no faith in their mobile food service. 2 new bars. The property welcomes 2 new bar concepts with the all-new Metro Pub and the Storm Bar offering seasonal beverages, mocktails, and themed cocktails. Mobile guest relations locations. Guests will be able to experience enhanced customer service with guest relations locations throughout the park. These mobile locations will provide immediate assistance, including park information, directions, pass holder, and guest assistance, and other park-related needs. Increased seating and entry experience. Provided a more streamlined entry process, along with beautification enhancements at the main gate.
Wow, at the main gate.
I know, right? I like Ben H. says, fat burger for a fat boy. Yep.
As for the Awakening, Preston, we don't even know if we're even getting Fright Fest.
Yeah, we don't know. We could be losing Fright. Well, you might get you possibly could be getting the family-friendly version.
Yeah.
Because Lake Compounce did it, and it was a huge success for them. So, Six Flags may go...
Family-friendly.
I mean, Six Flags should go the don't kill me, guys. They should go the family-friendly route. Because they clearly can't do the adult scary version.
And then all those people that want to be scary adults can come to 13th World.
In Palmer, Massachusetts. Exit 63 off the Mass Pike. You know, you get off. I know, like, coming from Rhode Island, when you get off, you take a right, you go to the red light, you take a left, and then don't go under the bridge, go over the bridge, and it's right there on the right-hand side. It takes me from my house about an hour to get there. And, yeah, you don't need to go to Six Flags for Fright Fest. You need to come to us. Because I'm basically the general manager of Palmer. I'm the rifle of Palmer. Is what I am. Yeah. So if you want to go, and it's a screen park, so it's not just a trail. No. There's photo ops. This year there's going to be one haunt, in the Midway.
Yeah.
There's going to be food. There's going to be merchandise. And they're just going to keep growing it every year. And I know the trail right now is a half a mile long. They did the measuring.
Yeah, we did it when we were with them.
Oh, yeah. This, I feel like Magic Mountain did amazing with Fright Fest, but then again, he put on a pussy. Now, Six Flags Fright Fest, I've been to New England's. I've been to America's, because when Pugo did the Fright Fest for me, he did Chicago, Great America.
I will say probably Fright Fest best one from what I've been seeing is between Magic Mountain and Fiesta and Texas Fox.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from.
Because
yeah, but I know Magic Mountain.
Adventure is all right, but
no, I heard Great Adventures is terrible.
Yeah,
I heard
that's what I was actually getting to.
There's nothing from what I heard. I have not heard one positive thing about Fright Fest at Great Adventure.
I know over George's doesn't sound that bad.
America's was decent. It was definitely better than New England's.
But
definitely.
From what I've been seeing on Facebook and YouTube, Magic Mountains looks like it's Universal quality.
It has to, because of Universal and Disney. They have to step it up.
The Texas Fox
and knots.
Actually looks sick. Jay, you would be our correspondent down there that can tell us.
Yeah, and we did meet the owner of Dark Hour. It's the same guy making my costume, which is awesome.
He was actually very cool.
Oh yeah, Alan Hops. That guy's awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah. So let me see. Is there any other news? We talked about that. What is this? Oh, they were talking about the different passes in that email. The thing. All right. So Universal Halloween Horror Nights 31. 2 things to note. So this is this year's Halloween Horror Nights. Kumba, love it. I don't think they're removing it yet. But I'm sure it's coming. Just not yet. Let's see what it is. Well, Lake Compound, what am I talking about? Well, Lake Compounce used to have a great haunt with Haunted Graveyard. Now that's gone. I love Kumba. That's one coaster I'll be sad about. You know what I mean? About leaving down in the Florida area.
Yeah.
I really like Kumba. It's one of my favorite rides down there. I'll be sad, but hey, they'll just put something better in its spot. Well, those were the cryptic hints the pictures I was showing him and not you guys. You know, it was, a lot of the cleaning, there's a lot of dumpsters around. Thunderbolt may not open on opening day. They're just cleaning stuff. They're taking care of stuff. And, oh yeah, I talked about Storm Surge. I did.
Oh, and Glenwood.
Caverns, the tracks arriving. All right, so Halloween Horror Nights, because I want to get to TransWORLD. We're already at 8:30, almost. Did you go over the bar? What bar? I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, so there was a permit filed so that they are using Fast and Furious in some capacity for a haunt. I don't know if it's the ride, the queue, but then they would have to empty out the queue, and the queue's just full of cars in a garage. Unless they use that as the haunt. And if they do that, I'll be like, that's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
That'd be terrible. Yeah, Montu is awesome, Alex. I love Montu. Fun. Now, they also released the prediction map. And usually these people, I mean, it changes, but the people who do the prediction map are like on point. I don't know where they, how they find it out. Maybe it's somebody from Universal. I don't know.
Yeah, that can actually talk about it and throw hints.
And we just don't know. What am I looking for? Get out of here, you fool. Yeah. Yeah, I want that. Oh, here we go. Because I'm going off of Rez Toba.
Oh, he was living vicariously last week through us.
Oh, was he?
He was.
I'm looking. Okay, here we go. Here's the map. So this is There's nothing has been announced by Universal for Halloween Horror. Nothing. This is a prediction map. I'm sure most of you have seen them. So these are tentative based off of prediction. Not saying it's coming, but all right. So, the Mummy versus Wolfman, El Chupacabra, Seaside Village is an original. El Capre, whatever there's an original. Underground Creatures, which is an original. Then you have Fear Street, which is that Netflix movie series, which I think is phenomenal. The Evil Dead, that could be good. The Last of Us, isn't that a video game? Mm-hmm. Halloween, so that's probably going to be based off of
the new movie.
Yeah. Then they got Curse of Pandora's Box. Is that a movie or something?
Curse of the Pandora's Boxes.
Oh, I had no idea. I never heard of it. And then The Weeknd. I don't know.
Was it going to be the Super Bowl halftime show?
No, I think there's a movie called The Weeknd. I hope it better not be that guy. I'll be mad. I can't stand that group. The Weeknd, the singer. Yeah, I can't.
It's the guy. It's just like one guy.
Yeah, I can't stand him. He needs to go back to work during the week. Forget the
He needs to
weekend.
go back to Canada.
Yeah, just leave the weekends alone. They're for me. I'm so sick and tired of people ruining my weekend. Bump. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff. All right. Yeah, so that's the Halloween Horror Night. Like I said, once we find out more, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
What was I know there's one more news bit on here, and then we can get to Oh, no, it is TransWORLD. It says TransWORLD. Talk about it.
Hey!
All right, so, sorry, John, I have to do this to you. I can't grab it. There we go. All right. Somebody better super chat me for what I'm about to do. Look, I got a frying pan. I brought this from my kitchen. Welcome to the Grove Show. Does that hurt?
No, that one did on the other.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, people were smacking each other in the back with this thing, and it sounded so terrible. we played a gag. It's rubber. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
It's just rubber.
It's rubber.
You didn't knock some sense into you?
No. I just beat myself up with a frying pan. We do have, that was something I bought at TransWORLD. They have a, matter of fact, the company emailed me I'm not saying the other thing I ordered because it's for the show and it's you know what it is.
Yeah.
From that same company.
Yeah.
When it arrives, it's probably going to be here for next Grove show. So when it comes, you'll
That's gonna be
see.
funny as hell.
Yeah. And it'll shock the shit out of everybody. Like, people will be like, what? Oh, we got a $2 super chat. I was really joking. Yeah, but I'm telling you, wait. They're like the thing that I'll tell you the name of the company because I saw it when I was setting up the show in my email.
Yeah, it's some nice props. I will say
Yeah.
that. Nice shit.
What? Oh, just let me know. So why did I get 2 emails from them? Do I get a double order of them? I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
I got 2 emails. Let me see if it's the same tracking.
It'd be sick if it's 2 different tracking.
Double.
That'd be sweet.
You know how many I ordered.
Yes.
I'm getting double.
That'd be sweet.
I ain't saying shit. Anyway, if it's called, the website is newrulefx.com. So new, N-E-W, rule, R-U-L-E, the letter F, the letter X.com. That's where I got that. They got fake guns. They got all kinds of stuff. Knife, scalpels. You can make yourself look like you're bleeding.
Yeah.
They got all kinds of crazy stuff. So that was that. I did buy something. I'm gonna put. I love this thing so much. I thought I was gonna be able to come home with it, and I couldn't. Just because they didn't have any in stock ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'm getting this probably about June, July time frame.
Oh, gee. And you're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. I'm just busting chops. So I don't know if you can see this. If you've seen this on Facebook. See the leprechaun costume? I got it. Well, not yet. Oh, that one stinks. Oh.
Bend over.
Oh! Woo! Woo! No, don't do that. You're actually warping the fart. It's making it worse. It did. It made it worse.
Oh my God, it did.
Yeah, we can't be waving farts around. This isn't wave your farts in the air and wave them so you just drop dead because you don't care. Oh God, that stunk. But yeah, so here's the story about that costume. When we walk it through the show floor, we seen it. I'm like, wow, this thing's cool. Now it gives you the short effect, but my head would be in the hat. You could see out through the hat.
The same one that was eating me.
What, the fart?
No, the leprechaun.
Oh, yeah. And so I was pondering it for a couple days. Like, oh, I really want it, but the costume cost $600 for that. So I found, we go to the live auction and I see that they have that costume. So I took a number to bid, bid, and Rich and Zeke were going to bid on it, but they saw me going crazy. They were like, let's let them have it. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, that costume's going to the haunt.
Yeah.
So no matter what, if I own it or they own it, who cares?
And
it's
the money
going.
Went to a good.
It went to the haunt
organization
association, and I got it for $575. So I saved $25 on it. So when it comes in, I'm just I'll wear it on the Grove Show one night. I'm gonna do the Grove Show as a leprechaun.
Yeah, he's probably gonna chase me with the freaking frying pan.
Oh God, yeah, we're gonna make YouTube videos and whatever, TikTok videos with that thing. We're just gonna go crazy and just have fun with it. Get my money's worth out of it. It's a really good quality costume.
And Alan
Hobbs.
Hobbs is the creator of those costumes.
And the company's called Stilt. You know, like Stilt, you walk up high. Stilt Beast Studios is his company. His wife, she's a doll. She's so sweet, so nice. Like, they had to charge me shipping for the... And she's like, the shipping was $70 to ship this thing. She goes, that's not right. It should not cost you that much money.
Cost you that much at all.
She goes, I don't like how they're robbing everybody. She goes, but that's just how much it is. And I'm like, well, I said, you don't have one here to give me, so I gotta pay for shipping. I want the thing. You know, so I got... No, somebody even taller than John and I. Jess and I talked to this guy that was working the booth for the guy. He must have been 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, he was a little bit taller than me.
And he goes, oh, I fit in it fine. He goes, you still get the short effect because most of your body's in that hat. The hat is ginormous. Yeah. You know, that costume's like wide and...
Yeah.
You know.
It looks like it goes on just like
And I loved at the hotel that first night you guys came, Rich introduced me to the guy who created him.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, this is the guy that won the auction. And so he had forgotten by the morning. So when I walk by, he points right at me and he goes, you would look awesome in this costume. And I said, yeah, I already ordered one. I said, I'm the guy that won the auction. Oh, yeah, you from last night. And yeah. You know, I mean, the guy's seeing thousands of people. I don't expect...
This was what? Thursday, wasn't it? The auction was Thursday or was it Friday? Friday, because Saturday was the last day. Yeah. Well, for us, really. I didn't go in on Sunday. You guys did for a little bit. I didn't go Sunday inside. Yeah, because we are me, Jason, and Hannah were the first ones in. You said you were coming late. And I never came. No, this was Saturday. You came with we had to meet you over to that booth. Oh yeah, because what do you call it? Yeah, we went and got breakfast at Blondie's. Yeah, love that place. That place is awesome. We didn't do the City Museum because the day that we could actually do it, it was packed. You could barely walk in the spot. And we like turn around and left. We're like too packed. It was too crazy. They moved TransWORLD to February of next year because they're doing renovations at the convention center next year. So they couldn't do March. So it's the first weekend of February. February 2nd to whatever. 5th? 2nd to the 5th, yeah. Yeah, so February 2nd to the 5th is a new date. So it's story time, basically. So I'll kick it off and we'll just keep going back and forth with whatever. I'll start it off and keep going. We'll just take turns. Yeah. All right, so Wednesday we got there. Like I told you, remember we only had 76 subscribers on TikTok, all that. Wednesday night, Jess goes to bed, and I walk over to you guys. Yeah, walk to our I'm walking. Our young baby. I'm walking. It was a 4-minute walk, you know, for the directions. So I'm walking, and I hear, meow, meow, like a cat. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there a cat behind me? I turn around. It's a guy. He's on drugs. He's like, meow. He's just tweaking. Then I hear, meow, meow. And I'm like, turn around. It's the same guy, but he's getting closer. So then he yells out to me. He's like, hey, guy. I turn around. I go, what? He goes, I need money. I'm like, get the F out of here. I'm like, I will kill you. Like, get out of here. So I start walking. I'm hearing footsteps coming closer, and the siren of a cat going, meow, meow. I turn around. I'm like, what do you want? I'm going to kill you. Get out. Like, I step at him. I'm like, and not realizing that St. Louis is the murder capital of the United States. I'm just walking around like an asshole thinking like nothing is going to happen to me. Nothing happened. Like the guy ran after I yelled at him. Yeah. He was thinking I was going to give him money. I'm not giving no tweak crackhead money. The same guy that was standing outside that little marketplace. Probably. And then we go over there. Now, mind you, I had eaten my edibles before I went there. So they Rifle brought a Raspberry Pi thing. Yeah. So we're playing like old games. And I'm playing Mortal Kombat. I wiped the floor with everybody twice. I went 8-0, and they were like, nah, new game. They went to Street Fighter, and then I got my ass kicked. Yep. And then I came back the next night, and then I played Ken Griffey Jr. and then wiped the floor with everybody on that game. Once, because you told me how to do the home runs. Yeah, I gave you. And then I was like, boom, 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 boom. I'm just killing it. Boom, boom. I just wiped, I don't know, just
sports games were my thing, I guess. You know, fighting and baseball.
Fun,
But as for TransWorld, let's put this in perspective. I stayed at a hotel that was right across the street from TransWorld. If you're going to TransWorld and you can swing, it's like $130 a night.
It's the place to go because it's popping for networking.
Oh yeah, if you want to network, that's the place to be.
Yeah.
Everybody, even people that are not staying at this hotel,
we're still
going because there's a bar. You know, all the big haunted attractions are networking at that bar or the restaurant there, and you know they're up on the second floor looking down at the bar. Everybody's drinking, having fun, but usually, like when you go outside, it's kind of quiet and there's not as many people. No, there's the same amount of people outside in the smoking section. Yeah, so everybody's talking. You know, I saw the Fairtown crew. I saw Mike. I saw
Brad,
James.
Ellie Mae.
Yeah, Ellie Mae. I saw Mike. Oh,
we
Anthony.
Saw
the guys from Barrett's. Yep. Yeah, Rich.
We were really talking to Fear Factory people.
Yeah, from Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
I guess they're one of the biggest haunted attractions in the country that's not attached to a theme. Because, like, honestly, the top dog in haunted attractions is really Universal.
Yeah.
They do 30,000, 40,000 people a night. I think Scare Factory, if I could be wrong, does like 70,000 a season. So the most attended is obviously Universal.
Yeah, and they're, you know, we were talking to them. I talked to people from Kentucky. I talked to people from Seattle.
I talked to people from Texas.
I even there was another one from Minnesota. We talked to quite a few different people from different states across the nation.
Yeah, it's
really, really cool. I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, have a nice day, Twisted Coaster fan. I just saw that now. But yeah, there was so many cool things to see.
And then on top of that, you go on once the day Thursday came when the show floor opened to us, it was like overload even for me. I'm you know, I know you and Rich and Zeke were saying there's a lot on the floor.
Yeah.
But when you walk through those doors and you got to see gore galore, all those big dummies that they have, that like the crocodile head and the guy that was moving.
Oh yeah, and then the fish guy.
The fish guy. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, this and for those that don't know what TransWorld is, no, it has nothing to do with transvestites. Because all the videos that I posted on TikTok, people are like, what is this, an expo for trannies? I'm like, no, it's TransWorld Haunted House and Christmas show. It has nothing to do with transvestites. It's just they really need to change their name.
Yeah, they do.
It's not because of the trans. It's just people don't. Even though you got a logo of Halloween on the back, it just says TransWorld like on the shirt or the hoodie. And those that don't go to this or don't know about it think it's like a transvestite convention, and it's not. This is where Six Flags, Universal,
Speaking
everybody.
Of Six Flags, there was something going on where we seen a card that was
for a raffle.
For a raffle from Great Escape.
Yeah.
We were wondering where that was coming, what they're looking at.
Oh yeah, that T-Rex, that booth, Jay, is Distortions.
Yeah, they had some sick things.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of stuff. That was crazy.
I will say this: if you do plan on going to TransWorld, go and enjoy it. You're definitely going to use all 4 days of TransWorld to actually see everything.
Well, no, technically I can see everything in a day.
No, but I'm saying if you want to go through, you see everything one day, okay. Next day you go through, okay, do I want to look at this stuff again? And you catch things that you didn't catch the first time. It took 3 or 4 times to actually catch all things.
See, I caught everything on the first day.
Me, Jay, and Hannah, it took us a little while to actually.
Well, because the layout was pretty similar with a lot of the same booths. Obviously, there was more than last year.
Yeah.
So I knew the lay of the land of, where to look. Because, like, Still B Studios, same spot. Ghost Ride Productions, same spot. Galore. Ghost Ride. I don't know how many people saw that it was called, what is it, Dead Sherry?
Yeah, Dead Sherry.
It looked like a real dead chick. It looked real dead.
They even have a fat guy That his ass crack was hanging out.
Oh yeah, we were making jokes of, even in the video.
Yeah.
Oh, sniff it for an extreme fairs kind of thing. Ooh, sniff the butt, sniff the butt.
It was cool actually to see also the air powered stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that booth with the rabbit.
Oh yeah, fright props.
Seeing that stuff actually out and being like, oh, that's how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, you
That
can
was
see how a
cool.
lot of things work. There was so much stuff. Like,
Too bad you didn't get the reaction of the 55-gallon drum air thing under my nuts.
oh no, I had it. I don't think I put it in. Oh, maybe
Oh.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't. For some reason, I thought I did.
No. That was funny.
I don't know. I had so many videos.
We did so many videos, so many pictures. Between me, you, Jess.
Yeah, we would. It's a sensory overload. But this is where all the theme parks, all the haunted attractions. I mean, they filled up a
Yeah.
big, 12-foot trailer,
Yeah.
completely full from floor to
Ours was
ceiling.
completely full. And then you also have the animatronics, which the huge animatronics that we see at Six Flags, and
Oh yeah.
that was sick. And then me being a Christmas and Halloween guy, having that second day going to Christmas, it was like, oh my god.
Yeah, all the stuff you see, all the different light things that you see at Holiday in the Park at Six Flags, you can buy. I mean, if you got the money, it ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap at all. Trust
Yeah,
me.
some of them Christmas trees are $30,000-$50,000.
Yeah, and that company that I said that is a tree that's from Six Flags, it was.
Oh, was it?
Because I actually
Oh,
told
is it the big one that the ornament couldn't?
Yeah.
How much was that tree?
I didn't ask, but I did ask them if that was the company. They're one of two companies that do trees for all the Six Flags and theme parks.
Oh, well, there you go.
In the park. But yeah, seeing all that stuff is like,
Yeah, there's so much to see and do. If you haven't watched anything about TransWORLD, after we get off the air in a little bit, the video came out yesterday. You can watch it. It's like 20 minutes or something like that.
Then we also had fun with the airsoft guns, which were Orbeez.
Yeah, you know the little Orbeez you put in the water. People put them in their pools and stuff. They have these little guns, and they had inflatable arenas, right? And we were running around. I think in the video I wasn't shooting. I don't think.
No, I don't think you were shooting.
But I was getting shot.
Those things do hurt.
They hurt. Not bad, but they still sting.
Yeah, they were fun to play with.
Jay Kite says I think our tree cost $45,000.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, there's. I think this year was like I think I paid like $80 something, but I think if you were like at the door or after the time, it was like $100.
Yeah, I don't know how much because Rich paid for me.
Yeah, I paid for mine.
Rich
I had
paid
already
for
bought
me,
mine,
Jay.
and Rich didn't know, and Rich was gonna buy mine. I was like, I already got it. I'm like, don't worry about it. I already bought them.
It was nice to actually go see all these different things because there's things I never thought I would actually see, and they have.
Yeah, those guys. I mean, I was almost gonna buy the Orby guns. How torn was I?
Hey.
But then I was like, I can't. I said, with my pool in the backyard, I'd have that pool would be full of Orbeez, and it would have clogged up my shit.
Yep, and then you would have had to call a pool guy.
Yeah, and then they would have to rip up the cement and the pipes to unclog it. So no Orbeez, no. The guns were
know it would've been
$50. They would have. I should go do it. I should go buy them and use them at my parents' house.
Yeah.
They don't have a pool or nothing. I don't care if a deer eats it and dies.
Yeah, and
I'll eat the deer.
well, yeah. There was the other thing where we got the mini tacos and.
Oh yeah, it's like IAPA. If anybody's been to IAPA or in the food aisles, they have that company that does the little tacos and the French fries or the funnel fries or whatever.
Fries.
That company was there. Mini Donuts was there. Dippin' Dots was there.
Dippin' Dots. How many times did we go to Dippin' Dots?
And plus, it was free, so we did a
It was
lot.
Nice.
You know that trend is causing problems on TikTok, and people are getting what? Oh, what, the Orbeez trend? Is that what you're talking about? I'm just not playing. Like, I like the idea, like it was cool to shoot the Orbeez, but if you got an in-ground pool or a pool, that thing's gonna mess your stuff up. Just be smart and just don't. Just shoot it at the trade show. Get it out of your system. Because in here, the kids in my house would totally just wouldn't give a shit. would not care, and I ended up having to rip up the whole pool.
I will tell you this: Cupcake will have a new look this year.
Yep, he's got a new mask. I bought chunky blood. I bought this other blood that dries crazy. I got that.
Permablood.
Yeah, Permablood. That's the company. Oh, I bought a little baby on a cross doll thing. And I talked to multiple companies, and I got their cards.
Wasn't it, what, 3 or 4?
What?
That you talked to?
There's like 4 of them that I talked to about making me a legit baby on a cross. Not that pile of shit I have. Wherever it is. I think it's over there or somewhere.
But I will say a lot of the props, the costumes, and everything you can think of for Halloween, we got to see was sick. And then even the escape room stuff was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, there was some, the Scooby-Doo one with the Scooby-Doo zombie things.
The Frankenstein one.
Yeah, that was cool. There was a clown one that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I could get into those themes. I hate the generic, like, I'm stuck in a bookshelf room, like a library.
Like the one that we were in, and then we were afraid the door was going to close on us.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to be in this place. Like, I just don't. Everywhere does that one theme with the library kind of theme thing. Like, I don't care. Give me something new and exciting. Kind of like what they're doing, like at Universal with like the Back to the Future and the Jurassic Park and whatever the other one is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, that's a step up. Like, I just don't want the generic version. No, they don't have regular decorations. There's not. Everything is money. Yeah. Well. I mean, like that dead sherry, that was $1,200.
Yeah. They had another thing with
I mean, you can get ear keychains, you know, the keychain for $5.
They had naked bodies.
Oh yeah, because Rich and Zeke bought them. They got the guy with the penis hanging out of him, and then they got the girl with the bush.
I had to carry the girl with the bush.
Oh yeah, through the convention.
And matter of fact, it made the way I was walking with it, it looked like I was getting hit. And people were stopping, like, looking at me. I had to say, "What the?"
Yeah, there's so many crazy things at TransWORLD that I think if you went, you would love. I mean, if you got it, you can. I mean, you can literally buy stuff from $5,000 probably to $100,000. Well, I know the zombie bus is like $90,000 to $100,000. The zombie paintball bus
that Diesel Brothers made.
Yeah, because that was at the show last year.
Yeah. Because I was talking to the person and said that's the one they bought it from. Whoever was holding on to it.
Yeah.
They bought it from them. That was actually made by the Diesel Brothers.
Oh, that's cool. And now they want to sell those buses.
Yeah. What do you call it? We've seen body paint being done. That was cool.
Yeah.
Naked girls, naked guys. Well, sort of naked guys. That was nice to see because I didn't. The airbrushing, the detail in the airbrushing was sick.
Yeah, see, Michael Bennett says, I'm going next year. Decided after you talked about it 2 weeks ago. Now, Mike, if you want, I don't know if you watched this year's, released yesterday. You'll watch it. It'll be right underneath this video on, in the chain of videos that come out. But it's TransWORLD 2022. We were following 13th World, so you could kind of get a gist of what they were buying. And you can see some of the stuff that they did buy. I mean, I'm not telling you exactly word for word what they bought, but you can see a lot of stuff that they bought. It's a fun place. Like, if you like Halloween, you like haunted attractions.
You like Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, the Christmas in the Escape, to me, is the weak links. I was all about the Halloween. You missed the Christmas.
I'm both.
Yeah.
But more like Christmas.
Yeah. And I love the Halloween stuff. So this.
If I had the money, I'd take those singing reindeers.
Oh, from the Costa Company there, M&V, M&L, whatever the hell they are.
Those are sick. Those are cool.
Yeah, Martin and something, whatever it is, Martin and something.
And that ice castle and Christmas.
Oh, that thing was cool. Yeah, that thing was cool.
And no, I did not sing "Let It Go" or "Do You Want to Build a Snowman."
Thank God. Yeah, see, Jake Heights mentioned the mask. If you go to Immortal Masks is like the top dog. Their masks range from like 300 and something to
Well, isn't it more
12.
what? The silicone mask, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other ones that had that crazy, like the dog eyes
Yeah.
one, the LED
Those
light
are the
eyes.
cool ones.
Those things were like 1,200 or something like that for the masks.
Thing about I will say this: the thing about silicone masks is actually you really have to want to wear it.
Yeah, because once you put it on, like if you work at a haunt, you can't take that off until you're done.
No, and it sucks because they are heavy. They will make you sweat your balls off.
Yeah, they're not.
They are right to your actual face, and yes, they will move with your mouth, but they're the most realistic masks, but they are not.
And anybody that goes to buy one, a trick is to put some baby powder so it don't stick to you when you're sweaty. So that way you can get it right off. But you got to be careful. Those things can be delicate. But the cool thing is if it rips, you can send it. They fix it.
Yeah.
But still, why would you want to go through that? That's why I just wear face paint.
Well, did you see this year they had one that was half? It was like a half face mask of it. It was actually not bad.
Yeah, you just gotta figure out. But I mean, don't go like, oh, I want this mask because they're so cool, and then you're like, they're expensive, and if you're gonna be a haunt actor, you really want to wear that. If not, do not waste the money because you're gonna have a from like $350 to $2,000 mask just sitting there, and nobody's gonna want to buy it when it's been on your face.
No. You're gonna want to have like something that's a little bit like a latex or a rubberized mask.
Yeah, that's why I wear the face paint.
Yeah.
I don't care. I wear the face paint. I wear the makeup, and I go and do my thing. And that guy! Remember the guy that was acting crazy using a brick as a cell phone?
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. I think I don't have that video.
That guy that you ended the video I sent you, which you used as the ending of the first TransWORLD video. That guy was cool.
Oh yeah.
That guy was sick. Right into the character.
Oh, the clown guy.
That clown guy was.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like there's always people and they got some crazy ass costumes that go to like $3,500, $5,000. They're like insane, like top quality costumes that you're not gonna find in Target or Walmart or Spirit. Like
the material wise of some of these costumes, even ones that I was looking for me, that denim, like those ain't gonna freaking rip. But they don't have the right sizes.
But yeah, if you're into the Halloween thing like I am, like just being around, even if you're not gonna buy anything, is phenomenal.
And then if you're definitely going and you want to get to know a lot of people, definitely go to the hotel that he was at.
Yep.
And network your balls off, literally.
Yeah, you just walk. Everybody talks to everybody. Like, hey, where you doing? Hey, what are you from? Hey, all right, cool. How you doing?
It was cool being up there, feeling like part of the family.
Yeah.
It literally, we actually got to see this firsthand. The Haunt family as one.
Oh yeah, it was crazy, man. All the craziest. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it was nuts. I ain't gonna lie.
And the live auction was even more fun, especially when you got a chick that's jumping on a table saying...
Oh, for that Ghost Ride production, one-of-a-kind prop. This lady jumps on the table, like you said. And it was somebody she knew that was bidding against her. She's like, sit the F down. This is mine. The thing went, how much did it go for?
It was originally for $900 and ended up selling for $1,800.
Yeah, so I knew it was around.
And then they had a tree that started off for $70. That went for $700.
Oh, the ornament tree.
Yeah.
That thing was not worth $700. They said the value was like $250.
Yeah, but no, it definitely wasn't. But
no, but it was going to the. It's kind of like Ace.
Yeah.
It's just instead of theme parks, it's the haunted thing. I ain't joining that. You couldn't give me the membership. Nothing against them. I just had bad taste in my mouth with organizations.
Yeah.
No thanks. Nope. And if they ever ask me why, I'll tell them why. And I'll be like, nah, I'm all set, man. I'll come. You know what I mean? I'll do what I got to do, but I am not joining shit.
Haunted Hills Productions, they had a hell of a...
Oh, yeah, that's where I get that's where my Gingy guys, my costumes come from. Just
didn't like the claustrophobic friggin' area.
Oh, I hate that. The vagina tunnel.
Yeah, the half one that I wanted to see. That was that's dangerous.
Did you go through it?
Yeah, I almost fell face first into Jessica's back.
Dude, it's insane. The amount, like, The best thing I could tell you guys, if you really want to see, and I mean, you can hear our reactions and what we loved and what we wanted to buy and all the shit talking we were doing. Just watch the video. Yeah, it's 20 minutes or whatever, however long it is, but you see so much cool stuff. I mean, I even left stuff out.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Crowley, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so it's like...
Matter of fact, speaking of Mr. Crowley, we did see a company that did have the spark gloves.
Who?
The one that had where the troll was, but to the left side, not still place, but the one next to it. That had.
Oh yeah. I didn't like that company. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that.
No.
Of that little company there.
They just seemed like.
Oh, he says how much?
I think they were like,
Mr. Crowley, what I would tell you is I would avoid that place.
Yeah.
They had death whistles that sounded like shit.
Yeah.
Like I have a really good one.
You have a good big one.
And I only paid like $20-$30 for mine. Like they had $15 ones, and they had ones that were more expensive than mine that sounded terrible.
Yeah. And not throwing nothing, but those gloves didn't look like they were.
No, so far, because I still have the Haunted Hills ones, and those ones were good. So we've used them.
Yeah.
They were good. So, but yeah. So if you guys really, beyond what we've been talking about for TransWORLD, watch the video if you haven't. You can see all the cool props, all the stuff we were drooling all over. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to add to it? Like, I can't think of. Loading the friggin' trailer. The group of haunt people. They were walking from afar and they just see us throwing dead bodies in a trailer. They were like, if you could only see what we saw.
We literally were throwing
dead bodies in the like the props. We were throwing the dead bodies in the trailer.
I will say that you have boots that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then you had a couple of boots for companies that were like that. Actually, those companies that did you see the one that had all the spirit Halloween masks and everything?
Oh yeah.
Those companies, and then you also had the companies that were just doing like the cheap El Cheapo masks.
Yep.
Where we were looking for the skeletons.
Oh yeah.
But if you really are into Halloween, Christmas, escape rooms, this is somewhere you want to go. Even if you don't want to spend the money to buy something there, just go and enjoy it.
I mean, they have little booths that sell knick-knacky things that are not for haunts.
T-shirts and
dolls and backpacks, shirts. I bought like a nice button-up shirt that has like cartoonish like Michael Myers and Freddy, and
that was a cool thing.
It was $50
they also
too.
had like posters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
little mini Lego figures.
That seemed like the thing this year.
Well, it seems like all these conventions, those people are there at every not the same people, but you know what I mean. The people that got the little mini figures.
Yeah.
They got horror ones, whatever.
That was pretty cool to see, but pretty much I don't know what else to say.
I say watch the video. It's, I mean, we had a lot of fun networking. Like when we met the guys, like I had never physically met the Barrett's guys, like.
Yeah.
And they're super cool. The Scare Factory guys from Salt Lake City, they were really super cool.
Alan Hobbs himself, he was really cool.
Yeah, from Stilt Beast Studios.
And then we've met quite a few others from all over the country.
Yeah. Oh, like that lady that watched us throw the bodies in the thing. She was from
Tennessee.
Yeah, there was somebody else. I forgot what other people were from, though.
Another one was from Georgia.
I still laugh. You had to go get stuff from Haunted Hills in a hotel.
Yeah.
Did you go in their room to get it?
No, it's right there in the lobby.
Oh, they had it.
Everything was set up in the lobby.
Oh, just standing there?
Yeah.
Oh, they must have said, "Can we set this up here?"
Yeah, they probably asked, "Oh, can we just have people picking up stuff from here?" Because they had quite a few orders over there.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works. You know what I mean? But I've watched Haunted Hills grow for a few years.
And
Like,
it seems like
they're stepping it up. I mean, they got a little ways to go, but I mean, the quality of stuff that they make is pretty decent. It's pretty good.
their weapons are getting up there. Now they're starting to
Yeah,
use,
their costumes are great. They're starting to. I love what they're doing. It's like they're just throwing crap on a wall and see what sticks, but they're not afraid to try products.
No, and then they're also asking for whoever's working in the industry to actually say, okay, does this work? Is this strong enough? What else can we use in this to make it stronger?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like, because now they're using axe handles. They're using all different types of metal bars that are in between. And you can even now customize certain weapons to whatever you want.
Yeah. So I'm happy to see them growing. Plus, they own a haunt. I found out what the name of the haunt was. It's Haunted Hills Hospital.
That would be
Or Asylum.
That would
One
probably
of the
be
hospital or something.
That
Asylum.
would probably be why they do a lot of clowns
And doctors.
and doctors.
Yeah. So yeah, they do great work. There's so many booths. There's so many companies that do fantastic work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Bloody Mary makeup.
oh yeah, they were good.
They were good.
That dock room there with poison props.
Yeah.
And where the signs were. Like, you guys, I can't wait for you guys to see all these signs that they bought. Like, it's sick.
Cyclone Signs and all these other companies.
Oh, he goes, you know, some of those props I thought might fall over sometimes in the video. When you went to go to the trailer, remember when I was with the signs, when we were moving them? What was I gonna say about the signs? Oh, did you notice when you were walking out of the dark room to go to them stairs?
Yeah.
They were welding one of them big ass props.
Yeah.
Something messed up, broke.
Something broke on it. Yeah.
I was like, they're using an arc welder or whatever.
Like,
I saw the arc,
Yeah.
the blue and all that. They were welding. It was just crazy. The crackle and everything. They were just welding shit. It was crazy.
I do like the fact that they put all the certain allotment of animatronics on the same setup. Because you can actually see which one does right.
Yeah, you hit a button and like one at a time. There'd be like 6 or 7 or 5. Depends what.
That Dark Angel, that was sick.
Oh, yeah, it was praying. And it just
praying
came right up at you,
head.
and it's like,
The
like.
lighting on that itself was.
Oh, yeah, they do a great job with the lighting. I
God.
love that thing that was floating around.
Yeah, that looked like a ghost.
Yeah, that thing was crazy. There was so many crazy things. Like, I wish I could have bought one of everything.
If we had the money, we would have.
If I won Powerball, I would have been like, give me one of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I wasn't had a haunt yet, I still want one of everything.
Another thing I noticed too was a lot of retro looks now.
Oh, that booth. Remember the one that had like the old, like 30s look with the singing and stuff? Had that classy look.
Yeah, that looked like the chick from Ghost Ship.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that clown scene. You're talking when the clowns. There was a group of clowns that came out and they were wiggling around.
Yeah.
Like
there's hands on the side that come out like this.
Yep.
And there's
one up above it that comes down.
2 of them that are above that.
Yeah, and they come down. Yeah, there was just. I'm telling you, if you can get to TransWORLD, get there. Just. I mean, I know it's easier to get into than IAPA like to get into it, but it seems like they don't just let anybody in.
No.
But
on the weekends they were letting regular GP come in a lot of times. Legitly, GP will come in.
But it's worth the ticket to get in. It's great to network, especially if you're doing, if you got a YouTube, a TikTok, or whatever you got.
We've seen quite a few of them.
Yeah, so there's so many cool people. I'll be honest. I know this is really more of a theme park show than a haunt show, but I will say the caliber of people are nicer than the Coaster people. I'm not saying you guys suck. I'm just saying, we all know about the crappy coaster enthusiasts. There's not really...
No.
I mean, I know they're out there, but
we do
it's
know
not...
that,
It's probably a tenth of what the coaster groups are.
Yeah, and also the Haunted House, we can actually say it is definitely like a family.
Yeah, I don't.
That's what
I never want to hear a coaster group say this is like a family because that's BS. You never
Except
treated like a.
us.
No. I'm talking the clubs.
Yeah.
Like because there's cliques and everybody's out for themselves and nobody gives a shit about you if.
Because literally you're talking networking with this one, that one, and the other one, and you're sharing stories of being in the trenches, and then
Yeah, there's no.
they're telling you, oh, you might have did this wrong. Maybe you should try this.
Yeah, people are more willing to help you.
Yeah.
They'll tell you how the gags worked, everything. I mean, people are cliquey because you know your groups, but people will bounce.
Walk over, bounce
Yeah,
back and
there's
forth.
none of the. When you go to these coaster groups and coaster events, everybody sticks in their corner. Nobody
Yeah.
wants you in your corner. Everybody is welcome anywhere.
Well, look at Spencer. He's the president of the association. Where was he? He was with everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I was surprised even he's a president of the association. We might think, okay, he's...
And he made chai with booze and no booze and.
His chai wasn't bad. As I ended up, after a while, ended up having a cup without booze.
I didn't have any of it.
Rich, we know, probably had booze in this because he...
Oh yeah. Plus, I was his bag bitch.
Yeah.
Every time he wanted a drink, because he had a backpack full of
Trulies.
he'd be like, "Hey Josh, get me a Truly," and I unzip it, take it out, zip it. Here you go. 20 minutes later, "Hey Josh, can you get me another Truly?" Yep, there you go. Because I was behind him. I should have moved.
Yeah, Mr. Giggles.
Oh yeah, and then oh yeah,
oh my
I
God.
ate my 50 milligrams of edibles like I do every night. Right? For some reason, whenever these batches I had, every night I ate them, I was out of my mind. I didn't eat more.
Wednesday, you weren't bad. Thursday, you were with us, so you weren't too bad. Friday, we went, was it Thursday or Friday did we go,
Friday.
Friday, you were, by the time we left, you were completely out of it.
Same thing,
Saturday, it was like, what the hell happened to Josh? And he's like,
yeah, all I did, everybody, like, the guys from Scare Factor are talking to me, Rich, Zeke, everybody, and I'm like,
Yup.
That's it. Everybody was laughing. Even the guy looked like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. His name is Mark.
That's Catman. I'd be rolling. Yeah, I eat 50 milligrams. I've eaten 50 milligrams every night for the last 2 years. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. 2 years straight. I mean, there's some nights like I don't take any because if I'm flying or something, I can't carry them on the plane with me.
Yeah.
There are nights here and there. I would say out of a whole year, there's probably 10 to 20 nights I don't do any.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
But no, Saturday was like the funniest thing, just listening to you.
Yeah, that's all I kept. Like the guy that was like Sean, what was his name? Mark?
That's his real name. Is Mark.
Oh, well, he looks just
spitting image of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, this one he thought it was really Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, because the way Rich was like.
Well, because he has the long hair like he did, and he has the flex.
Yeah, he does.
has the Shawn Michaels. He's all like...
Even the watch. The same watch that he always wears, too.
Yeah, and he does the X and all that, like perfect stance.
So many people went up for pitches.
Oh, I know. I was almost going to do one with him just to show everybody. Because, like, I know a lot of people that are wrestling fans that would have lost their mind seeing him. Like, seeing that guy. But, like, you're talking to all these people, and I'm just answering with a... like, that's all. I didn't say hi. Nothing. Hopefully you guys decoded what I was saying in my... like, I was wrecked. I'm not even gonna lie.
It was funny.
Everybody was like... But then the funny thing is they're all like... When I get the... what do you call it? Oh, when I get the leprechaun costume, everybody's like, dude, you gotta eat the edibles and run around in a leprechaun costume.
Yep. That's gonna be funny as hell when you.
So opening night, if you go, it's 12 minutes down the road from Sturbridge Village. It's gonna be 13th World Fright Park. It's on the same street. Just if you come in from Sturbridge Village, drive by it, keep going to Palmer, and you eventually come to it. We're working on it now. There is a tentative date. That could change. if they're ready or not. Which tentatively right now is September 17th. Don't hold me to that until we get closer. But I'm telling you, if you go there on the opening night and you see a leprechaun running around chasing people,
chasing a clown,
I'm just letting you know I will be high as balls, giggling in a leprechaun. That'll be me in a leprechaun costume.
As long as you're in the ball field, I will say that you'll be safe.
Oh, I'm not running through the woods or nothing.
Or down there near the hill.
No.
All I can see is you go do.
Yeah, no.
Like on Jackass.
No. I will not be doing that. No, I can't. I don't want to die.
Yeah.
No, the hunt won't be at 365. You're gonna be for this year anyway. You're gonna get mid-September to the Halloween or whatever. The end of the month. Whenever they do it. So that's how that's gonna work. They're gonna do at some point, a couple of years, they're gonna do a halfway to Halloween. They're gonna do other things. You know what I mean? Like right now, the main goal is to get the trail ready, get the things that they need to get ready. Then they're gonna start adding other events. It's just they want to get it open. They want to get it ready. They don't want to overextend themselves and go in crazy debt and lose it all. So they're just expanding every. And I'm not saying it's gonna be huge expansions. But you're going to get expansions of something. I don't know what. We all haven't talked about that. Yeah. We're just concentrating on getting this place done for this year. End of story. You're going to have the half-a-mile trail, which is going to be like 45-minute.
Yeah, that's
30 to 40. Yeah, half-hour to 45-minute long trail. Then you're going to, when you get out of the trail, you're going to go into the midway. There's going to be food. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be merchandise. There's going to be like some 7 games. Photo ops.
Maybe a couple of games.
Yeah, potentially we might get some games. And then they're going to have one haunted attraction in there for this year. The next year, they'll just keep building upon everything. And that's... the Ben H guy's like, bruh, I'm a go and I want that 50 milligram. I'll be out like the props. You're going to be loading me onto the trailer, too. But just because I'm like, I know as you get older, you shrink. So I could be down to 5 foot for all I know. The last time I had gone to a doctor a couple of years ago, I was 5'5" on the dot. Not 5'5" and a quarter. It was 5'5". I know I'm a little shorter than that now, but as you get older, you shrink little by little. So, hey, have a good night, Mike. So it's just fun. Like, I live for this shit. Like, with the haunt shit, like, I live for this. Like, I am so excited because I like building stuff. I like acting. But now this year, I'm not acting as much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just for the opening weekend because I'm just, like, in charge of a lot of stuff. Jack of all trades, master of none. That's what I'm going to be. And Michael Bennett said bye to you, too, as well.
Bye, Michael.
And, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I live it. Like, this is my blood. Like, I live, breathe, eat, sleep Halloween.
This is going to be the first time we're going to be separated. Too.
Yeah, he's actually not going to Palmer. He's staying in Cumberland.
Staying in Cumberland this year.
So if you...
a whole clown set in Cumberland.
Yeah, so he's taken my old spot from last year. Yeah. So now he's the King Cheese. I'm the King Cheese in Palmer. You're the King Cheese in Cumberland.
So if you want to see Cupcake, you can come see him in Cumberland, or there will be special days I end up in Palmer.
Hey, I'm glad you tuned in, Ben. Usually we're off the air by now, like by 9, but we're just like so like the TransWORLD thing. It's just so crazy. Like you don't know until you go. You don't know when you go and you see it. You like not everybody has a credit card that they can just drop $500. And just, I'm just going to, take my time, pay it off every month, Yeah. I'm lucky that I can buy a costume, and I'll cry when I get the bill and I got to pay it. In the moment, I was like, I want it. I almost bought that Paws kitty cat. Looked like an S&M costume.
It did.
It was creepy. It was $350. I almost dropped. I'm like, I can't be buying all this shit. Like, I didn't want my monthly bill to be like $500 a month because I bought all this shit. Because I could have easily made it that. I could have had it, so I had to get a trailer too to bring home. Thank God I didn't want. I didn't want to drive. I feel bad for you guys.
Well, it's the 18-hour drive, which actually we got down to 17, but it just it was just long. It was a pain in the ass just to drive out there, and then when you hit Ohio, it's all farmland, so it's like it's just a repetitive farmland after farmland you're going by, and then finally once you get into Illinois. Because you go from Ohio to Indiana, and we went through Illinois. Finally, we started seeing civilization when we got closer to St. Louis.
Yeah. And then Jay Kite's like, I'm trying to get into it. Dude, Halloween's not for everybody. Don't force yourself to like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's like I used to love Christmas. Now I could give two craps.
I'm still Christmas.
I just, to me, Christmas is religion. It's a Hallmark holiday. Wow, drop the bass, buddy. You know what I mean? It's all about the bass, about the bass. No butter. No. Hey, look, Harley Quinn's got a peanut. Whoop.
Woohoo.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not into it, you're not into it. You know. Yeah. But I gotta say, being a horn actor is not easy.
No, it's not.
Like you think it is, you're like, oh, so I can run out and yell boo. Nobody wants to hear you yell out boo or growl like a dog.
You gotta stay on your feet and stay improv all the time.
You just gotta, like this guy, there was this guy, the one about the brick.
Yeah.
So there's this guy standing up against the wall, like this. He's got a fake foam brick in his hand.
That really looks
and it was
so
like
realistic, too.
Yeah, he probably got it from that company where the frying pan was. Because they had bricks.
Yeah. Well,
wasn't he in a straight jacket too?
Yeah, he was.
So he acted. He didn't say a word, not one word, and he's just like, pretend this is a brick. I know. You know what? Here we go. We'll use this. I gotta reenact. It's an Apple Pen box that I gotta return, but he's like looking at the brick, and he's pretending it's a cell phone. He's going. And then like somebody said something to him, and he went. He went just like this. There was a lady in a scooter, and then he went like this to take a selfie with a brick.
Yeah.
And the guy acted all crazy like he just escaped out of an asylum.
Between that guy and
he didn't say one word.
The company that had the realistic dolls, the one that had the naked dolls.
Yeah.
They had a person actually dressed up like she was like I don't know what it was, like a statue.
Yep.
Screwed around with me and Jess. We were like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, the statue thing. Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah.
And then the little clown girl actually screwed with Jess.
Yeah, so, you know, this stuff. But I'm like, when you're trying to understand it, just remember this, Jay. When people go to haunted houses, people are paying so they can get scared. That's entertainment for a lot of people. You know, when you want to be scared,
Yeah.
People want to be scared. Some people act like punks and act like they're not scared, but they're pissing their pants.
Yeah.
But, so you have to remember this. They can't hurt you. They can't kill you. Everything is fake. Or supposed to be fake. You know, the chainsaws aren't supposed to have blades on them. And it's all in your mind. See, you want to know how you have a good haunted attraction?
How?
It's a mixture. You know, like when you're baking a cake. You can have the right ingredients. So some of the stuff you need.
Yeah.
Great sound, great lighting, at least decent, pretty good actors, some props, people that know how to act. If you can get the theming and the scenery, and I mean, even theming, like how it looks, it could look like shit and still be good if your actors are good. So actor training is a must. But lighting and sound are the two key main ingredients. If you have the right lighting and sound, you'll have a great haunted attraction. Obviously, how your trail goes and the actors. Actors are a key component. A lot of haunts get rid of actors and put animatronics. It still doesn't work out the same way. Yeah, you got to find the medium. You can't be a total douche to the actors. Play along a little bit, say a couple things, nothing rude, nothing to piss them off. You want to be entertained, right? You want to have a good time. You paid for that experience. So you need to make sure that you just do it right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I like to play along. When they say something, play along with what they're saying. You don't have to be disgusting and rude and sexual or racist or anything. You could just, even in the video, I'm like, Jess is taking pictures with characters. I'm like, kill the bitch. I do things like that.
Yeah.
It gets the actors excited. When you're playing along, don't go over. You don't have to be over the top. No. You don't have to be crazy. A few little comments here and there go a long way.
Especially if you're doing improv on anything, that's the biggest thing.
You gotta learn. You gotta be decent at improv. I'm still learning. I'm getting better as I go. Like every day that I act, I get a little better.
Well, look at me with the fork. Look at me with the tongs. Look at me with the stupid cookie.
I mean, yeah, I know. I got kind of stuck with my shtick. Took a time, but it was funny. At first, everybody thought I was a dirty old man, pervert clown. Yeah. But that's just,
Yeah. Think of yourself as Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. And then Jay Kite says, I've always wanted to go up to actors and say, tastes like chicken? And oh, can you take my sore spot off? That's acceptable.
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
Man, I could play around with that.
Yeah, But, all right, hopefully you guys, we're going to get out of here. It's almost 9:30.
Jeez.
Almost 2.5 hours show, baby. I'm loving it.
It's TransWORLD, that's why.
Yeah, I know. So be on, follow us on TikTok, SFNEOnline for TikTok. If you haven't subscribed to here, shame on you.
Also, the Paragon Park Why Are They Gone came out last week. Take a check on it.
Yeah, because we didn't really pimp it out too much because we weren't around.
No.
We just kind of let that one fly on its own. I mean, it went on Facebook, but we didn't do our due diligence like all the other ones. So you can watch the Why Are They Gone for Paragon Park. You can watch the TransWORLD. Big Bad
Wolf is the next one I'm working on.
Oh, Big Bad Wolf. That's going to be good. I know. So just watch the TransWORLD video. If you haven't subscribed or followed us on anything, shame on you. We can't grow without you. And I know it's like 60-40, the 60 being unsubscribed, the 40 being percent.
Come on, if you're not subscribed and you're watching our crap and you don't like us hitting each other with this.
Oh, shit! Ow! Bitch! Ah! 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 Give me that. My turn. Oh, wait, we're going to do the back one so they hear the back. Ready?
Yep.
I hope I don't hurt you. Hear that? That hurt? I hope not. Did it hurt?
Yes, please, more, Daddy.
Oh. In the same spot. That sound is just like... Did you do that to somebody first?
No, it was Jess that did it to...
Littles.
Littles.
Yeah, and then I did it to you. And we're going to slap... This is a dangerous...
This is a fun plot.
It's fun. It's rubber. See, you can bend it. See? It's just... You can see it. It's just rubber. I'm slapping the shit. It hurt my...
That was your fault.
Well, no, because you know how my hand cramps?
Yeah.
I hit the spot where it reacted. I'm like, ah! All right, well, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back. Well, I have to work, and I think I'm coming home on Wednesday. I'll let everybody know Tuesday if the show is going to be Wednesday or Thursday. Tentatively right now, it's Wednesday, and it should still stay Wednesday, but it may get pushed to Thursday just to keep it just work, Grow shows in the middle of the week. I got to work. I'm going to be in the Harrisburg area on Tuesday.
Fun.
Yep. So we will see you guys next week. And until then, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
And carrots.
And don't fall.
I will.